I'm gonna.
What did you say?
Like slob your knob so good tonight.
What?
Like, like there's no emotion in it. There's no feeling behind it. There's
Because they putting just any random dick in their mouth. Shit. That's not for men.
Yo.
Who the fuck said
Wait, hold up.
You mean that's right?
Yeah.
I said
men use that shit too.
it's called pegging. Have you ever used a butt plug?
Yeah, one time.
Okay, so it's a very different sensation than a dildo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like,
But still.
butt plugs are awkward. So it's like a machine that and it just like.
Yeah. So we got the ladies from the Sweet Cherry podcast.
Hi. Hello.
Finally made it happen.
Yes. It's been a minute in the making.
Yeah, it's been a little minute, but so where did you guys meet at?
Online.
Yeah, through social media.
Yeah.
Through TikTok.
It was through TikTok?
No. Through
email.
Well, email. I found her on TikTok, and then I emailed her, and I had her on my show, and then
It just went from there.
Yeah, it's coming back.
So you guys been together like how long?
Not
that long. Like
that long?
a few months.
Yeah. When was the first time I came to?
I want to say.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to put
maybe
a date
September.
on it. Yeah.
I think September,
Yeah.
October. Well, yeah, because you borrowed my Halloween.
Yes.
So it's definitely like September.
September. Yes, like September. Yeah.
So with the podcast, like, what do you think is the most difficult part of running a podcast?
It's her podcast.
Yeah.
I was just a guest. And I kept coming back.
Yeah. She keeps coming back still. She's like a permanent guest.
Yeah.
The hardest thing about coming up with topics and finding people to come on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the hardest.
So the topics, finding people to come on, and then like you edit everything yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do everything myself. All the editing, all the promoting, all the
one-man show.
Yeah. I have a little bit of help.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just like the two of us, me and the other person.
Now, so for the new year, like, did you set any new goals?
New goals. It is to definitely put out more content and be out there as much as possible.
Yeah.
And just get the show out there as much as I could.
So how do you feel like it's going so far?
I had a little setback, but I'm still going.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep on pushing through. So
Now you guys have like some crazy topics.
we have a few. We have a few we have a few fun topics. Yeah.
Yeah. So you pick them all yourself?
Yeah, I actually write them down in a book, or like when she's over, I'm like, let's think of something. And
She has really good topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a ton.
So
It's a lot.
She does. She has a book full of them.
yeah, I haven't gone even through half of them yet.
So like, how do you choose your topics? Like, what do you brainstorm? What is it like?
I choose topics on conversation. So like if I'm talking with my girls or I'm talking with my partner or things like that will get my brain going like, oh wait, maybe we can talk about something like this on the podcast.
Yeah.
So that's really where I get, or like if we're talking about, things we've done in the past, or that's where I'll get like an idea. Like, oh wait a minute, I could talk about something like this on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
You're
Or
a
other
trooper.
other people's conversations
You're a
when
trooper
I'm
for
listening.
it. I love it. I love to see it. I love to see it. I respect the hustle because I see her doing it with the mics and the camera and this and that. And like, I feel like what I'm doing is a lot. I look at her and I'm like, okay.
She does a lot also.
You got it. Yeah.
She does a lot also.
It's a lot of equipment.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
I think it's the equipment part. I'm like,
when you start, like you think you only need like one camera.
Yeah.
But then as time goes on, you're like 5 cameras in. You got like 2 cell phones.
Yeah.
You start getting mics and lighting. and this and that. And
That's
then
true.
before you know it, you
It's
have
a whole
like
production.
yeah.
It is a whole production.
Yeah, it is.
Content creation is a whole production.
It is.
As you go, you start to realize, like, okay, I'm literally a producer. Like, I'm a director. This is a whole.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
For sure.
It's awesome. I love it.
'Cause you have to do everything.
Yeah.
Produce the content, edit the content, direct
the angles.
content.
You gotta
yeah.
It's
It's a lot.
It is a lot. It's so exciting though.
A lot of people don't get it like that. It's a lot.
Nah, it is a lot.
Yeah, they don't. They don't understand.
Like, what made you want to actually do a podcast?
Yeah. What made you want to do a podcast?
I've always wanted to do a podcast for a while, and because I've always done social media. I've had YouTube for a very long time, and I was like, I'm not gonna be on my YouTube. I do try-ons, I do product reviews, I do try-ons and things like that. So I'm like, how long am I gonna continue on doing that? Like, I want to do something else, you know. So I was like, I want to get into podcasting, and at first, for a while, but I didn't want to do it by myself because I'm like, how am I gonna sit here and talk to myself? Like, I like to bounce off of people and you know, their vibes and energy, and I think it makes for a better conversation. Yeah. And for a while, I didn't find anybody, and then I found someone, and then now I'm here.
I think like most people are camera shy.
A lot of people
or microphone shy.
A lot of people are camera shy, microphone shy, or they have this like, they take it in a sense where that's not going to become anything.
Yeah, they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right. They don't think it's a long-term thing or you're really going to do anything with it, you know? Like, I feel like a lot of people when, like, say I was like, I'm going to be an actor, and I start going to auditions, and then most people, especially like your family and your friends, will be like,
"Oh yeah,
I know that 100%.
She ain't gonna be no actor." That's how people looked at me when I started TikTok. People looked at me crazy, girl.
I can get it.
Oh my God, everybody was like, you know, in 2020 pandemic, everybody hopped on TikTok, and TikTok was a very different vibe back then. It was now it's like. It's a mix of everything, but now there's a lot of lifestyle. It's just everything. Before, it was mainly dancing.
Yeah.
So there I am, pregnant, dancing, and people were clowning me. Like, people were like, "Girl, what are you doing? You look ridiculous."
Like people you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
People I know.
It's
people
always
I
the
didn't
people
know.
that you know.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Oh my God, and it's like, hear me now, shit. But yeah, no, for sure. People really are like that. They don't see the vision.
Nah.
If they're not about it, they're not going to see the vision.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to really have love and a passion for the art, because content creation is an art. It is.
Yeah.
And it's a struggle to constantly also keep coming up with new ideas,
reinventing.
Yeah.
You know,
because how long I'm going to keep talking about this?
There's one thing to make it, and then there's another thing to maintain it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, because you can, anybody can go viral.
Yeah,
you can go viral, but can you maintain that? Are you going to be relevant once the algorithm is no longer pushing that video?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the struggle, quote unquote. It's kind of like, that's the challenge.
Yep. And now it's not even as simple. Well, especially like on TikTok, like you used to get followers like crazy on TikTok, and now it's like they barely want to give you any followers. Like, they don't push you out there like that anymore. Same thing with Instagram. All the platforms, when they all start off, like, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna push your video out here, and we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I feel like it's
allowed.
so the opposite.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like the algorithm, I feel like it depends. The algorithm is tricky. It's very tricky, because believe it or not, there are people behind the scenes, and it's called heating. They pick what videos get pushed out into the algorithm more.
Right.
And it sucks, because some people really, really work hard.
Yeah.
And their content is not as valued as some people who will just randomly go viral for no reason.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying. Like, but in the beginning, it wasn't so much like that. Like, in the beginning, it was a lot of people could go viral quickly. I know a few people that, you know, have millions of followers, and, you know, all their videos have millions of views, and now they're barely getting what they used to get.
Yeah.
I mean, I can definitely say recently TikTok and I've been beefing.
Yeah.
We've been beefing.
Why is that?
So because I'm shadow banned. And
But that's what's happening.
I don't know.
It's not that they're shadow banning, they're just not pushing out.
Randomly on average in a day, say I posted a video, 3 hours later it'd be like maybe 150,000, 200,000 views within the first not even 24 hours. Oh my God. My people be like, girl, I have to look you up. Like, where are your videos? They're like, why? Like, I have to catch up on your page. I have to search you up. I have to look up like your name to see your content. I'm like, damn, like what I do?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it's not only you. They're doing that
this is
to
a lot of
people.
Yeah.
Whereas before, you didn't have that problem.
No, I didn't.
So that's
It's
what
so
I'm saying.
annoying.
Like,
And it can be very discouraging.
and what happens is a lot of these
the worst.
social media, when they start, that's how they start. They start pushing out people. They start putting, you know, the algorithm isn't rhythming.
Some people,
it's just like, everybody, look at this stuff, look at this stuff, look at this. And then eventually they start picking and choosing whose video is going to go viral, who likes. And I'm like, that's not even fair, because if someone doesn't like your content, why would they want to push out your video?
Sucks.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, or if they're using a program, who's to say that they're not programming to push out a certain type of content?
That's very
Yeah, that's also true. Yep.
So eventually, that's how everybody that was getting all the views and getting all the followers, that's how they start falling back, because now they're catering to certain things that your content isn't about, you know? And then
it's weird.
It's
weird.
Then you're struggling to try to get it back out there again.
It's so weird. It's so weird. That's like the only word I can use for it is weird, because it will be one day to another, no reason. The same, you can literally repost the same video and the same video 2 different times and they'll do different numbers. And it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, that is true too.
It's the weirdest thing.
That is true. And that's not even just on TikTok, but like on YouTube, the same thing.
Yeah, everything.
And
YouTube is tricky. YouTube is
YouTube is real
that's
tricky.
a different monster.
Yeah, YouTube is a completely different ballgame. That's one of my goals this year.
I think the shorts are like what do it for YouTube.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, that's the new thing.
Shorts are definitely the thing, because I went viral on a short in December and it was crazy. I didn't expect that.
Doing what, like dancing?
No, it was me unboxing a Christmas tree. And the video went viral a month after I posted it.
Unboxing the Christmas tree.
Unboxing.
And it went viral.
On every platform.
What the hell did you do to the Christmas tree?
I unboxed it. And
it was what she was wearing.
It was what I was wearing. It was just... So people, I guess people don't wear a dress at home. Oh my God, they dragged me.
But like she was shopping first, and then you were home.
Yeah, and
so
then I
what
went
is she
home.
she's wearing the same clothes that she was out in.
I was covered in neck to toe, literally long sleeves, like the most. It was because it was tight. Oh my God, what didn't I get called, dude? Oh my God, what didn't I get called? What did I not get called is the question.
Wait, so they were hating on that?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy.
On every platform it went viral, but it mainly it did the most numbers on YouTube. Oh my God.
All the females were hating.
Oh, everybody, the men.
Men too.
The men too?
Oh my God, those are the ones.
Get out of here.
Those are the ones. Those are the they like to chat. Men.
Which is crazy.
Men be the ones.
That's crazy to me, yeah.
They be like,
oh, she got like 100 baby daddies.
oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh, no.
She's only out there like that
They
trying
come
to get somebody.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like the comments,
Yeah.
the comments are insane, and 90% of them are men.
That is wild. Now, like, what actually keeps you motivated though?
I love it.
That's
got the
one
passion.
thing. I love filming. I love
recording,
creating. I love all of that, and I love the money.
Yeah.
No, and it's it's just about the passion.
Yeah.
If you don't have passion for it, you're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be
100%.
long term. So I could say
it's
I
a lot
love the
of
money
work.
about it, and I could say, oh, I'm doing it for this, I'm doing it for that.
You have to have some
main
type
thing
of
is
love.
just that
Yeah.
I just love it, because if I
Yeah.
didn't, I wouldn't be doing it. I've been doing YouTube and everything for like 10 years now. So
Damn.
if you love it, you're going to be doing it no matter what.
Word.
And of course, 100 times I'm like, oh, I'm over it. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Like,
But you keep
you
going.
get discouraged and like, what am I going to do now? Or, you know, then you start thinking about numbers and you're like, oh, my numbers aren't where they should be. And then you slack, and then
It can be discouraging, but I feel like
you have to love it to get back
personally,
into
yeah,
it.
I agree. I feel like you have to have some type of love for creating, because nowadays you see a ton of people like, okay, I want to be an influencer, I want to be a content creator, but people don't understand that being an influencer is a side effect of content creation, because there's a difference. You can be a content creator, but you are not an influencer.
Yeah.
An influencer is a person who influences. Anybody can create content.
Yeah.
Anybody can start getting into content creation and doing this and doing that. And long term, if you're doing it for the money, it might not work, because the amount of time that you have to put into content creation, if you don't love it, you're
You're gonna be like, I ain't got time for this.
Yep.
you're gonna get bored.
Yeah.
You're gonna get bored. That's why when people ask me, they're like, how can I start creating content? I'm like, they're like, what camera should I buy? I'm like, why are you gonna buy a camera if you haven't even ever edited a video in your life? Before you go and invest into equipment, give yourself at least 3 to 6 months to dive into the craft and get to know yourself within the craft. And if you truly like it and you enjoy it, then take another step and say, okay, I'm ready to maybe add this to it, add that to it. I tell people all the time, don't go and dive deep and then you're 6 months down the line, you invested hundreds, thousands of dollars into equipment. And you quit.
Yeah.
Because this is a job.
Which 95% of the time, that's what ends up happening, because people don't have the stamina, because they're in it for $1. They're not in it.
And you're not going to
because
make
they
money
love
when
it.
you start.
Yeah.
If you think you're going to make money when you start, you are wrong. You are very wrong. You're in for a rude awakening and a lot of hours invested, because that's what it is in the beginning. When you are trying to build this platform, you're investing. You're investing your time. You're investing your everything to create this platform, to create this project. And people think it's just a little something. It's not. It's not.
Absolutely not 100%.
You gotta love it. You have to have some type of love.
And if you're expecting to be making money right away, nope.
It don't come like that.
So what do you think is your favorite platform to post everything on? Would it be YouTube?
For me, YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So my biggest platform is TikTok, but YouTube is my baby.
Yeah.
I see long term with YouTube. Like I nurture YouTube, and I feel like YouTube, because it's so hard. It's such a hard platform. You have to give it that extra love. You have to really work extra hard to nurture it, because it's not like TikTok that is fast-paced content.
Yeah.
Right.
Where people are randomly they swipe, viral. YouTube is
You gotta go look for you on YouTube.
it's different.
Yeah.
That's why shorts are so convenient now. But
Well,
it's
now you could
still,
put everything that you did on TikTok and use it as a short.
they only allow 60 seconds. I'm
Yeah.
a long
she's a long-
content.
yeah,
I like to chat. I like long form content for sure.
But like your get readies with me and stuff like that.
Yeah, when I have videos that are 60 seconds, I definitely, that's what you got to do. You got to multi-purpose everything.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to post everywhere.
Yeah.
Post the same thing. Everybody's like, I already saw this. Why are you posting? I'm like, too bad. Like, you have to post it everywhere. You have to.
Because not everybody that's following you on TikTok is following you on YouTube
Or
Not
Instagram.
Or Instagram.
Yeah, it's true.
So
Everybody
you
has
have
their
different.
favorite. Yep.
Everybody
For
has
sure.
different. There are some that follow you on multiple platforms, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite platform?
I'm gonna post it everywhere.
Mine is probably Instagram.
Yeah, I've been fucking with Instagram lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Instagram right now. I feel like right now Instagram is. A few months ago it was lacking funny, but I like Instagram.
Plus, I feel like you can network a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
know?
could. You could.
That's what I feel like.
I'm trying to, because it's, you know, myself and my partner that post and stuff. So this year is about really putting content and on all the platforms and not just concentrating on one to build that you know, following more.
Yeah. Now, do you have like people that you know that actually support you?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have not as much as I would have hoped,
Yeah.
but yeah. But I have, you know, my girlfriend, she's like, do what you want to do. You can do it. You got this and this, that, and the other. And I'm like,
I feel like people are very supportive. In the beginning, they were acting funny. I mean, people that I know, I have a very small circle, but
me too.
Everybody's just like, bitch, you doing the thing. And I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I mean,
it's only, you see, so like for me, when people start doing that because they didn't believe in me beforehand, and now you like, girl, you doing it.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, nah, bitch, you too late.
I think that's
like, don't come
sometimes-
now. Like you should have been helping me out when I was down a little.
I think that sometimes it takes like you to meet certain goals or for people to really notice
that you're doing it
your
seriously.
success.
that you're
That's
actually
also
taking it
another thing.
serious.
Yeah. That is
like,
another thing.
Because that happened to me recently when people that I knew personally that I went to school with, they hit me up. They're like, wow, Mona, you're doing the thing. And I was like, you just noticed I'm working. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired.
There's no breaks. Nah, I take breaks. Because sometimes it just gets so overwhelming.
Word.
Yeah.
So you have to take, or I have to take like a mental health break before
Yeah, you
I
need 'em.
like.
Social media can do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can. It can be draining.
It can, 100%.
I don't let like the negative comments really affect me. And before I used to just like delete it or block the people or whatever, and I wouldn't respond. But now I've started like responding. Like if you don't like it, then don't fucking follow me. Goodbye.
I've
don't
always
need you.
responded.
Yeah.
Always very, very, very classy responses, and people don't like that. That gets them mad.
Yeah, because you didn't really.
No, because people want you to get out of character.
Okay.
They want you to get out of character. You know, a very sophisticated, smart response will really have somebody like, huh? Huh? Like,
That's
you know,
true. That's true.
because to me, it's baffling. Because personally, I've never hopped on the internet and typed something negative and said, yup, that's the one, and pressed.
Yeah.
Like, who does that? like personally, if I don't like something, I'm going to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to
same.
keep it moving because at the end of the day, it's like, what am I getting out of putting negativity into someone's craft? Or like what am I getting out of it? Nothing. I'm
Like just because I don't like it doesn't mean
Like, that's
there's
not-
other people that do like it and they busting their ass doing.
some people can't decide
they
if
have
they
to.
love it or
Yeah.
if they like it. Some people, they really can't decide.
Some people hate it, but they just can't stop
They hate-
watching
they
it.
love
like
to
they
hate it.
have to keep watching.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Yes, I've had
just
a couple
so they
people
can
like
hate
that.
on it.
Bro, yes, I've had a couple people like that become obsessed. Like people that literally become obsessed with disliking you, but they're obsessed with you. It makes no sense.
I'll be like, go ahead,
I don't get it.
keep going.
No.
Yeah, that's kind of
keep
crazy.
hating.
Up until a little while ago, I didn't care, but then I would never block people, but I started blocking people recently because I'm like, nah, like you're not about to stress me out on my phone bill. Like, not on my phone bill. Like, hop on the plan. And my brother was just like, Mona, no, you can't block people. So you're gonna keep doing that forever.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, maybe. It's
Yeah, it
just
takes a lot of energy.
people
Yeah.
are mean, especially
After a while,
when
I just like whatever. I
when
don't
they
care.
make comments about
If I catch
children.
it, I catch it. If I don't,
Oh no, I don't like that when they make like comments about children.
oh
or
no.
just,
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
No.
like everyone knows kids are off limits.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, huh? That's when I'm like, yeah, gotta go,
Yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I don't-
I
I
don't fuck
don't.
with that.
I don't like when they talk about kids either.
Now, what's like one thing that people don't know about you?
One thing people don't know about me that I am very much into old-fashioned movies and clothing.
Yeah, I saw that. You're into the vintage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I feel like the things that people didn't know about me, I've spoke about them now. Let's see, like a weird talent or something. I can bark like a chihuahua, identical to a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get a sample?
Yeah. I'm like,
I don't know. I don't know if you want to hear it. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm all about like Fred Astaire type of movies. And
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
What's your favorite
Rita.
movie?
I think it's called Top Hat.
Never. You heard
Yeah,
of it?
it's old.
Top Hat?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, I feel like
It's like a 1930s,
Damn.
1940s movie.
Girl.
Yeah.
Let me see. Sex and the City
In that era.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
my vibe is
my
like
goodness.
Sex and the City.
Okay.
Sex and the City came out the year I was born, and it's my favorite show. Seen every episode. Oh,
It's a classic.
what I would do to live in those times.
It's a classic.
Oh, everything.
You did live in those times. You were just
Girl.
little.
Until born.
I always say that. I think every generation has a time when they're like, "Damn, I wish I was born
In this
earlier."
era.
Yeah, around
Yeah,
that time,
in this different era. Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yeah. Or like, what's something people don't know about you?
One thing they don't know about me.
Now they go know.
Now I'm like a low key nerd though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Read a lot. I like history. I
Okay.
Like, you know.
There you go. That's one thing people don't know about
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I can write my ass off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was writing a letter for my brother the other day. He was like, Mona, where did you get this from? I was like, I pulled out the old files, you feel me? I felt that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Now,
I read. I like to read.
You like to read? What's like your favorite book?
I don't have one.
Nah. What type of material you like? Like fiction?
I like biographies
Yeah.
Yeah.
or autobiographies. I like that.
Aw. I used to like those in school. Nice little autobiography.
Yeah. I like to read about other people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, like or mafia books or like those type of where it tells you about the history of gangsters and mobs and
Yeah. I like it too. Yeah.
and
That is
also
interesting.
just artists, actors, singers, when they come out with their books and stuff like that. I like to read it.
I think everybody has a fascination with like gangsters and mobsters.
Oh yeah, it's a very
Like, what is it?
It's an intriguing lifestyle.
Yeah.
It is
It
intriguing.
is.
It is. It's very
To
intriguing.
live that way,
Yeah.
like every day.
Every single day on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just running it up.
And the wife is just home making dinner. Well, the husband's like,
Or she's in on it.
or yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was, when you called me, you said you were downstairs. I was doing my makeup. I was watching the new show on Netflix, Griselda.
Oh, I watched the
Oh,
whole thing
yeah.
in one night.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. It's
I feel like they made so many movies based on her though.
yeah, this is my first time seeing one.
Yeah, mine
Yeah?
too.
Yeah.
Who-
I know she's getting. I know that they're getting sued though.
For real?
Yeah, the family.
No way.
Yeah,
What family?
Really?
Griselda's family.
Really?
Yeah?
Why?
Who's
Yeah.
suing?
I don't know.
What
I think the son is suing.
I'm
I
nosy.
think the son is suing.
I want to know.
The son is suing.
The
Yeah.
sun. That's
Is
so
suing
interesting.
Netflix?
Yeah, I guess the creators.
That's so
Oh.
interesting. They've made a lot of remakes on Pablo Escobar.
Yeah,
That's one that they've milked his story.
yeah, and Al Capone.
They've really, really done it. But with her, I think this is the first time I've ever personally seen.
Yeah.
Very
I
interesting.
haven't seen anything
it is.
else or
It
heard
is.
And
anything.
she got killed when she was like 60.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? How
Going
she got
to the
killed.
supermarket.
It was in a meat
Meat- a meat store or
a
something
meat
like that.
store. I don't
Yeah.
know how to say it in English. Una carniceria.
Mm-hmm.
So she came up with the method of drive-by shootings on a motorcycle, and that's exactly how she got killed. With her own
That's
method.
crazy, yeah,
With her own method, she came up with that method in Colombia, and she got killed with her own method.
Okay, so you're from Colombia, right? So do you or have you ever been to the areas or know any of the people related to any of
I wouldn't say related. I mean,
or have associated with
in that world, yes.
with those same people, even though they're not.
I don't know about
anymore?
the same people,
Okay.
but I do know. The thing is, that's very normalized. Now it's very different. How you see it on TV and in the movies and all that stuff. It's like nowadays these people live normal lives. It's not like before.
Yeah.
Now these people live normal lives. There's a million people to get to them. It's not like before, but it's very normal. Like, how do you say it? Like, I don't know how to say it in English. These people that work within, here I go, not knowing English. People that are within the mafia, this is very common over there.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a lot of people are in that business, and it's very, very common. So yeah, I do know a couple of people.
We're gonna hear them on.
No,
We're gonna get a story one day.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, it's very dangerous.
Dangerous, of course. Yeah.
It's very dangerous. Like I have a family member involved with someone like that, and I tell them all the time, "Girl, be careful."
Yeah, because
The thing is, a lot of times when people get into that world, it's
Yeah.
very hard to get out. Very hard to get out.
yeah, because
You know too
between
much.
the
Yeah.
know too much.
Yeah.
Or it becomes addicting. It becomes addicting. You want more, or you want if you're
The
not
money, the
around
power,
it. Yeah, if you're not around it, you want to be around it. Like in the show, you saw that she had the chance to get away, and she didn't.
Right.
She went back because she wanted more. They tried to buy her out. She didn't buy it. She kept going.
Yeah.
I think that's everybody's downfall.
Yeah.
Even the ones over here. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
how
what
they
happens.
knowing,
Yeah. When
knowing
you
when
want
to
too
walk
much.
away.
Yeah.
Knowing
Yeah.
when to walk away is the key to being in
Because
anything.
when I was watching it, I'm like, you have everything. Like, what
How
more,
much more?
could you
Yeah.
want? Like at a point, you're just gonna be like, now the person is just selfish.
That's
and
how I feel about when
being-
people smoke. It's like, I can only smoke so much. How higher are you trying to get?
You could only get so high.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like when my friend, she's like, she finishes smoking. She's like, hi, I'm about to light it up. I'm like, for what? Where are you going?
Yeah, that's like my brother.
There's a
Same
cap.
way.
There's a cap to the weed. Like
Yeah.
you can only get this. Like, where are you? Like, I don't get it. Like
Yeah. Yeah. After
everything in excess is bad. Everything in abundance is bad.
It is.
It is.
except love.
Ah,
I don't think so.
yeah.
Too much love can be suffocating.
Well, it depends how you're getting the love.
Good point.
Yeah. Depends how you're receiving the love.
That's so. It's how you receive it.
Right.
That's very
Like
true.
if someone's suffocating, that's
You're not
not-
receiving it the way
Yeah.
that they
right.
or maybe they are a little crazy.
Well,
Maybe.
that's different.
What do you think?
What, as far as love?
In abundance.
In abundance. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
No.
Nah. But I think it can come. Most of the times, it becomes kind of crazy though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One person becomes crazy.
Yeah, like when a person that is very, very, very in love can become very, very obsessed.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's why
But I don't think
boundaries
that
are
becomes.
so important.
I don't think when it's like that. I don't think that that's true love.
Sometimes it is
Like
It's
obsession.
too-
Yeah, I think that you confuse the obsession with.
I
the
think
love.
it starts. This is the thing. Like a lot of times, people can be in love,
Yeah.
and love. You know when they say love will make you crazy and do crazy things. That's
Yeah.
true because you are impaired. It's like when you are intoxicated. You're not in your
Your right frame of mind,
natural.
yeah.
You're not in your natural state of mind
Yeah.
because your mind is fogged
Mm-hmm.
by this emotion, and love can really make you do crazy things. So a lot of times people can be very, very in love, and it's like, it's like, okay, terrible comparison, but it's like addiction. Addiction is a choice that becomes an illness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like love. It's like love. You're in love, but then it becomes an obsession. I mean, not everyone, but you know what I mean?
Now, have you actually held on to like a past relationship, like where you broke up and you just couldn't get over it? Like, how did it affect you mentally? If it did,
No,
Oh my God.
no. Bye. No.
Never.
Wish you well. Goodbye. No.
Well, I'm very young, so I feel like I can only say so much on relationships. Like my last relationship was the one previous to the one with my children's father, was when I was 16. And it did take me a little bit to get over that.
Yeah.
I think when you're younger, like, you're more heartbroken than
I don't
as
know.
you get older.
I don't know, because I'm currently going through a situation and oh no, nobody told me it took this long. Nobody tells you about these things. Obviously a breakup when you are 16 years old compared to when you're 24 or 25. It's not the same, especially when children are involved. When you're an adult, it depends. I don't know. I guess when you don't have children, it's like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never see you again. But then when there's children, you're tied. You're tied. And, especially when there's multiple children and there's just more attachment.
Yeah, what I mean is, like, when you're more heartbroken when you're younger is because you don't have any experience.
Yeah.
So when you meet someone, you're going to be like, I'm in love.
Yeah, but when you're older, you have higher expectations.
Right, but when you're older, like...
I don't know. I think it hurt more. I think it hurts
is
more being like older.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you said when you're younger. Because you don't have.
Oh, because you're more heartbroken. It's a different heartbreak.
I agree. It's like
heartbreak.
It's like every love is a different love.
Yeah.
Because like, I keep banging my face. Like when you're young, you're always gonna think the person that you're with is gonna be the one.
Yeah.
And then you get your heart broken, and then like you're devastated and crying and stuff like that. But then when you get older, after you've gone through breakups in the past, you start to learn like,
it's kind of easy to deal with. Yeah,
it's not easy. You're still gonna be heartbroken, but you learn to kind of control like how you feel. Like, this is not the end.
Yeah,
I'm gonna still move on after this relationship if we don't work it out.
I love that you think like that, because some people do not have that mentality.
No, they don't. They think
don't.
like, oh my God, if the relationship don't work,
it's very unfortunate.
They're done
It's
as a
very,
person,
very
Yeah.
unfortunate because grown adults handle breakups worse than you would see a teenager process one. It sucks. It sucks because sometimes people can very, very severely become affected where they fall into like this crazy depression.
Oh yeah.
And it's sad because
Mm-hmm.
they can spiral, like truly spiral. This is where, when you're a teenager, you
Bounce back
but it's
quickly.
like, because you're still a child.
Yeah.
But when you're an adult and you're this affected by a situation, it's like, because they can turn to now alcohol or substance abuse, or they can really just fall into that hole where they stop working and now they're not paying their bills and now they're getting evicted because they can't pay the rent and now their car is repossessed.
Right.
It goes that deep.
Yeah, it
It
does.
sucks.
That is very true.
Some people don't think that way.
They don't understand like
That sucks.
there is a life
That
after. There's life after
is.
a partner. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much life after a
There
partner.
is.
Yeah.
Some people,
And there's
some people
another
don't see
partner
it.
waiting for you somewhere
Yeah, there's always.
who will probably make you happier. You never know what's
Sometimes
to come,
individuals
you know
are
what I'm
very,
saying?
very submerged in that, just in their feelings.
Yeah.
Some people really, really allow their feelings to take over their
Yeah.
entire
Life and well-being.
their decision makings,
Well, yeah.
just their life.
Mhm. Yeah, their life.
It sucks.
Everything. Yeah.
So sad.
But yeah.
What
I
do
think
you
as a
think?
teenager, you just think like your world is over.
Nah, I think
When you break up with
like
somebody.
for me, I think after a breakup, it's like you said. Like if you're older, you kind of know, something else is gonna come along. You've been there, done it. So it's like
I think
little bit easier.
most people will be like that, but
Some
there
people
are
don't.
people that don't. They, like she was saying,
they can't process
They
it.
can't process
Yes,
it. They
they
just like
can't.
give up on everything.
Yeah.
But I think majority of people like understand. Like, all right,
I hope.
I've been broken up before.
I hope. Shit. Or they become obsessed.
Yeah.
Post breakup.
Oh
They be-
yeah. And they start stalking the the ex and stuff
and
like
then
that.
they really
Yeah.
get crazy, and then that's that like crazy toxic broken love.
But you know what I think makes it harder nowadays is
I don't think that's love.
Social
man.
media?
social media makes it hard.
Oh.
Social media.
It makes it hard both ways. I think it makes it hard like for when you break up because you're always gonna see the person.
Right.
If you're scrolling and you get what I'm saying, you're always
Yeah,
gonna
I
see them
do.
if you got
Well,
pictures, whatever.
Black.
If you block them, they
But
can just
then
create
they-
a new account.
Unless you're private.
They might have the same friends.
Friend, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true because when you're in the same circle, it's kind of inevitable to just 100% do the no contact rule. Because whenever girls ask me, they're like, oh my God, how do I go about this breakup? And I'm like, honestly, the only thing that will help you is time.
Yeah.
However, if you do not need to have contact with this person, the no contact rule, that's truly the only way to start a life aside from that person, aside from the life you two shared. Because there's your life and then there's the life that you guys had. If you want to move on and you want to truly move forward with your life, you have to create this boundary that you have to respect and you have to enforce the other person to respect and start a new life of your own without that person. Or else there's just no.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. You can't, even if you are in contact, like you have the same friends or whatever, and you know that the person's going to be there, don't go. Like, you have to learn just to separate, you know.
And it takes time.
Yeah. It'll be a process.
It's not an
but
overnight thing, especially.
it could be done.
It can.
It could be done. You just got to be strong.
I mean, some people, did you know? Some people are one fuck up and you're done. Did you know that?
Hell yeah.
Some people, I respect that.
Yeah.
And I think that we should normalize that a little more. We should.
One fuck up and you're done.
And you're
No,
done.
I don't.
think
I
so.
can't.
I don't know
think
you.
so.
I mean, no,
I don't
wouldn't.
think so.
I don't know. I think why not?
Because
Sometimes,
I feel like then you
I
didn't
think
really
it depends.
care about the
I think-
person.
I think it
Because
depends.
I think like if you really care about this, about
think
a
it
person
depends.
and your relationship, you're gonna try to work on it, talk something out,
I think it
depending on what
depends.
depending on
Yeah,
what
that's
the
what I'm saying. I
situation
think
is.
it depends.
But
So
like,
what would be the one thing that you're like, I'm done? The one thing.
Some
you're done.
real disrespectful
probably
shit.
like if you had another kid with somebody behind,
Oh,
you're gone. You're gone.
you're done.
Goodbye.
You're done. You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like you were
Oh
married
my
and I didn't know, and then I found out.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, like things like that for sure.
Oh my God. This is real life shit.
Yeah.
Now, has it happened?
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
you're done. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
No. Nope.
No, you're done.
not happened,
Some
but-
real disrespectful shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends. If you're in a relationship and you like,
Or I was abused. Like if you're
oh
like,
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's my. I don't
Yeah.
care if we are 10, 20, 30, 40 years deep. You put a finger on me, you done. That's domestic violence is where I draw the line. 100%.
Now, some females think it's actual love, though.
Yeah, that's true.
well, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
no,
some
no.
females
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
that way.
That's very true because
Or they'll be like, I'll fight them back.
that's true too.
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
toxic.
Like, oh,
It's
I ain't gonna stay here. We're gonna stay together, but I ain't
Yeah.
gonna stay here.
No, it's very it's domestic violence with men hitting women and women hitting men is very common.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
common than you would think.
Yep.
And especially women hitting men.
Oh, that's real common.
That's
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
That's
not
not, and that's not talked about.
it's
a
not
lot
it's
either.
not
Nah.
talked about and it's not looked at the same way as a man hitting a woman.
Right.
Because she's weaker, she's smaller, but
But there's some
it's
women
still-
that'll throw down.
they
yeah,
definitely
there is.
will. They're gonna throw it. They're gonna throw it.
Like,
But the man's not going to the cops. I think even the police are going to look at you like, you're a bitch.
Sometimes they will.
Sometimes there are times that a man will go,
Oh, yeah, they
you know,
will.
but they're majority of the time they don't though.
Yeah.
Yeah, majority because they don't want to look weak. But
Word.
the correct thing to do. I've even talked about this before, like in my earlier in one of my earlier episodes, like you know, like being abusive, even if a man is being abused by a girl, his woman, that it's okay to call the police. It's
Yeah.
okay to get her ass arrested and in trouble, you know, without you laying a hand on. That's the right thing to do, you know, like get out of the situation some way, somehow, leave the
Damn.
house. Sometimes a woman don't
Yeah,
actually that.
domestic,
You go.
domestic violence is
But-
definitely what
Yeah,
I
but
draw
you
the
know,
line.
like you have to, you know, because even though a woman can there's a woman there that'll fuck somebody up, you know.
Yeah.
But if if the man really wanted to, he could set it straight.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
But it's okay for guys to, you know, call and be like, this lady's going crazy here. You have to come get her. 911, help.
They probably won't.
You know?
They probably won't. I know someone
It
that was
shouldn't
getting
be-
beat by his wife. So sad. Oh my God, when I'm talking like full on beat. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, no.
And why she do that? Because she knew he wasn't gonna hit her back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she took
Yeah,
advantage.
and
of
when he like not hit her but pushed her.
it. Yeah, she went crazy.
Oh my God, you hit me. Girl,
yeah.
you nearly let me not even very abusive. Very
Yeah.
sad. Very, very sad. Very sad. Oh my God.
Yeah, but that's definitely you know.
So that's the way to like end a relationship. So when you first meet a guy, like what would draw the line where you're like, I'm not gonna deal with him?
The icks. The icks. Are we talking about the icks in the beginning?
Yeah, in the beginning.
First of all, okay. If he has children, if he is a bad dad, you're done. If he's a bad dad,
Yeah.
terrible hygiene, you're done. If you don't have a relationship with your family because you are toxic, not my vibe. I'm very family oriented. What else?
I agree with everything she said.
Oh my God, no, another thing, girl. These are common things. People, oh my God, I have a list. We can be here all day. Like, there's a lot of things, you know, it's just hygiene. I think hygiene is one of those things that people don't.
Supportive. You have to be supportive.
Supportive.
Yeah. You have
Or-
to have goals.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like if
you can't be happy where you are.
comfortable,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always
Comfortable. You don't want to do more
Yeah.
for yourself. Constant drinking, substance abuse.
Yeah.
Substance recreational marijuana is cool, but there's people that are little crackheads on the weed, and it becomes a thing. It's just like, damn, bro, you can't.
Yeah,
brush,
like they can't be
you can't
without
brush your
function,
teeth
yeah.
without smoking.
Yeah.
Like you got to do everything and smoke. Like
they can't eat without smoking. Like gotta take a break and like
it's
let me go get it.
it's overwhelming, honestly,
Yeah.
because it's like low key you're around an addict, and it's not the scratching my neck, but it's just like you kind of are. What else? What else?
I think you named them all.
Nah,
Nah,
calling
there's
me out
more.
my name, just disrespectful. Not, you know what is one thing that will really, when you give someone constructive criticism and they can't take it.
Oh yeah.
And they take it as you are attacking them.
Yes, yes.
And you know what their response? This is how I am if you don't like it. But why are you okay being that way? Why is your mind not open to growth? Why are you not open to wanting to be better?
not wanting to better yourself. Like
Yeah.
someone that
Or
has
the
goals
gym.
or
If you don't hit the gym, bro. Oh my God. Shit.
I mean, that's not one for me. But I mean, you have to be healthy.
You gotta take
like,
care
you
of
can't
yourself.
Be, right.
Yeah.
You have to
You gotta
take care of yourself.
yourself.
That's different. But I'm like, you don't
So
have to
go
be
for a
like
walk.
a gym addict. You know.
So you want a man that's like healthy in the gym,
Healthy.
but like some girls are attracted to the bigger guys.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, you look
as
like-
long as
You want me
you're-
to tell you
As
something?
long as you're
I used to not care. I care now.
well, cause she's
want the
a
same type of
she's a
lifestyle.
Jimmy now.
So it's like, because I need someone to match
She's
me.
in
Yeah.
the gym now, and
Yeah, I've been in the
she's
gym for
that
a while now.
journey.
So it's just like, that's like, my mentality has shifted.
Yeah.
That I don't comprehend how someone can look at themselves and be just happy being unhealthy or seeing their belly hang.
Yeah, you want to look good together at the
And
beach.
and it's just like, they're cool with that.
Yeah.
But like, you got titties. You're cool with that?
Yeah.
No, but it's for real. It's like,
Yeah.
because I care about my health and I care about my physical appearance. Why don't
as
you?
you should. As you
Why
should.
don't
Everybody should
you?
Yeah.
take care of themselves.
Yeah, you have to want to, you
Yeah.
know, maybe not be in the gym every day, but, you know, be active. You don't necessarily have to be the most bulky, you know, Arnold
Right, right,
Schwarzenegger. But, you know, just take care of yourself, care about your health, care about, you know, the things that long term truly matter, and that's your health.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So what like attracts you to the opposite sex?
That they're the opposite sex.
Intelligence. Intelligence. I'm a sapiosexual.
Yeah.
100%.
Intelligence and sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yes, I like to laugh.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I think definitely intelligence, humor.
Yeah.
I think the physical is just extra. I've never really been too into like physical appearance.
Yeah.
I truly, yeah?
Yeah.
That's crazy because I haven't, and
because I don't think anybody that I've dated and like I saw them 1st before, you know, like I wasn't introduced to them through somebody and we're like, oh, and then you build conversation and you like them based on the conversation and their personality and their vibe. And I haven't met anybody or been with anybody in that type of situation. I've visually seen them and like, oh, they're good looking. I can talk to that person. Or if they approach me, like I'm gonna engage in conversation and stuff. But that's seeing. And then once we start talking, if I don't like what's coming out of their mouth, then you know
you gotta have
your look isn't gonna stay here. You gotta keep you with me, you know.
We got a vibe,
right?
Like there has to be a flow in the chemistry, the relationship that you're having in that moment, like that the interaction.
That's another topic I did, like looks over personality.
Yeah, you did that one.
Yeah, and it's like
I think we did talk about something similar.
Yeah. So it's like for me, I have to be somewhat physically attracted to you. Yeah. To not to really like you, because I mean I could like you, but I'm just not physically attracted to you.
The mind is crazy.
And I don't think that it's gonna go any more than a friendship.
Yeah. You know, like I think the mind is crazy. Because if you fuck with someone's vibe, you can trick yourself into liking their physical appearance.
That is true, because there's always something.
That's why I care about the gym now.
That's true, because there are times where you're like, you start talking to somebody and like you're vibing really well with them, and then you're like, oh, they have a nice smile, or like
there's little nice details,
eyes, or like you find like something. You end up finding something attractive about them,
and then you convince yourself. You're like, they're cute.
Yeah. That is true. That is true.
Because you guys actually had a topic where it was like, how can a guy that is ugly like get a chick? So so basically, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. Like, and what else?
I think. Let me share.
I'm just being funny.
I think values. Yeah, values are very important. Values for me, and this is not everyone, because of course my opinion does not make it a fact. For me, something that would be like is the spiritual beliefs. Mm-hmm. You know, like if an individual does not believe in God, for me that's not I don't align with that. Yeah. So we can be friends, but I don't see it going any further. Yeah.
What if he was like a different religion?
I respect it. I mean, I don't know, because I've never been in the position.
Yeah.
I've never been in the position, so I've never been faced with, you know, making that type of judgment on a situation.
So if you met
you met someone that checked off all the boxes,
but then they didn't believe in God,
or they had a different belief.
Like what?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe they might be Muslim. You're
or Jewish,
Catholic, and you're like, you got to convert.
No.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
You got to cover up.
I'm not converting. And it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks, but I
wouldn't convert either.
I would not.
And I wouldn't ask them to convert either.
I wouldn't, because I wouldn't want to force my beliefs on someone else.
Exactly.
But I think that
if we can be together in a way where
you can compromise,
right? Like you have your belief, it's fine. You want to go to whatever church you want to go to, that's fine.
Or you don't go to church, but you do. I don't know.
But I'm gonna go to my church, and I'm gonna continue my beliefs and do whatever it is that I'm doing. That's fine. I won't ask you to.
I think it depends how far you see that relationship going.
Yeah.
Because if it's like if you see it going super long term, where you're thinking like for life, because I think you just know. Yeah. You just know, like, oh, this is a little, you know. I
don't know. I think it could work.
You think so?
I think it could work. Yeah.
I feel like
as long as you have respect for one another, you know, like if you're respectful of this person's religion and what they believe in and what they do, and they are respectful on what you believe in and what you do, or who you praise or whatever it is, I think it's fine. I don't think it needs to be like, oh, my religion's better than yours, or
see, religion and politics
are
touchy topic.
But I don't. I think it could be.
That's when people get.
Politics is different. Like, I could be like, you stupid. Like, that person you like is stupid, okay? But I'm not going to break up with you for it, you know, because that's what you
some
believe.
People are like
that. Yeah, I know. But
some people
for me, like, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
You're dumb and they're dumb.
But I think it depends.
But like with religion, I think you could compromise. There can be a compromise without forcing the other person to, you know.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I think that's just one of those situations you have to be in it to really give a straightforward answer. It's like you said, you know, being with someone and this happens, like you have to be in that situation to really see what you're about.
True.
Because you can say something now and then you're in that situation, you're faced with the issue and you know, because now it's your situation, you might react differently. Or you might end up converting and saying, fuck it.
I mean, you know. I'm sure there's people that do convert. And
that's very interesting. It's respectable.
Choice,
it's very respectable.
That's their choice. If they felt like they wanted to, for whatever reasons, maybe they started listening to, you know, going to the other church or wherever it is, and they started like, maybe they.
What about for you? What do you think?
I've never been in that situation, but yeah, I'm definitely not gonna convert.
Would you force your partner to try to convert if they were?
Nah, I wouldn't force anybody to do anything.
Yeah.
Nah.
What do you think is your, like you said, what was the question? It was kind of like a deal breaker. That's what it was.
Like a deal breaker if you know, for relationship.
What's a deal breaker for you?
At the beginning.
But that kind of at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it kind of leads to my next question was like, will somebody's past affect like your future relationship? But for me, I don't think there's much about a person's past that would like affect it.
Not unless they were a killer or something like that.
I agree.
Or like, you know, something major.
There's levels to the past.
Yeah. I don't think
anything pertaining to children in a negative sense.
Yeah, that'd be
that for me is a no. Mm-hmm. Anything pertaining to any type of abuse that would be like sexual or physical, mental. It's people can change, but I rather not want to find out. Like I'm okay. But I think that in other things, like say you was outside and you was doing the thing and everybody know you and it was community dick or whatever. I mean, I don't know. People change.
Yeah.
Now you like me, so we're here.
All right. So what if he was what if he used to be a dancer? What if he's still a dancer? Would you stay in it?
The man?
Yeah.
I was a dancer.
Yeah, but if he's still a dancer?
Still? No.
Yeah. You don't think it would work?
It's kind of cringy, you don't think? Male dancers? Have you been so
Hell yeah!
You been?
Yeah.
What is it like? I've never been.
It's totally different than
a female
strip bar. Totally different. It's a show.
A show.
It's basically like a show. And then after they perform each segment of the show, those guys will come down and, you know, try to collect some money. And then the next group will be performing their show. And then they'll come and try to collect their money. Totally different than going to a gentleman's club. Totally different.
I think
it's more fun at the gentleman's club, though.
I don't think I'd be with a man who is a dancer because I once was in that environment.
Yeah.
And even though you say it's different,
it is very different. Not gonna say that they don't try to holler at you.
No, but it's still that environment. It's still the nightlife environment. It's still, you know, you are being you put yourself in a position to potentially, you know, fall into temptation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's just like,
I mean, unless we're both in the same industry, then I think it's different.
it's tricky. I think that it's very tricky to be in a relationship and be in that environment. Very, very tricky.
Now you said you were a dancer.
I was.
So what made you stop?
I got pregnant with my daughter. And when I was pregnant with my daughter, when I stopped dancing, I became a shot girl. So I would I would wear a hoodie. You couldn't tell I was pregnant. So it was like a hoodie with, little shorts, whatever. When I stopped being a shot girl, I challenged myself to monetize my social media. And I prayed really, really hard. And I asked God to give me the ability to make a living without having to go back into my comfort zone, my safe space, what I knew. Because I never had a job other than, when I did when I was 16. But other than that, I always danced. So I didn't know anything outside of it. And it's a lot of money, fast money, big money. So it's hard. Yeah. What other job can sustain the lifestyle you have created for yourself? That's not like that.
It's got to be like a major setback when you stop, because you're not going to bring in that income.
So what job essentially, without going to college and getting this high paying corporate job or whatever,
which is a long process.
Yeah, which is a process. What job can do that for you? And that is when I started taking my social media differently. I used to do social media just for fun.
Yeah.
I had hundreds and thousands of followers, but I never saw it as I want to make money. And I'm sure I fumbled many bags because I didn't monetize, but I did it because I loved it. I did it because I genuinely just had so much fun. I loved creating. I loved engaging. But then when I was pregnant with my daughter, I challenged myself and I said, if in a year I don't feel this is working, I'll go back to work. Yeah. And like a week later, I got my first brand deal. And from there, it was up. And it was crazy. It was just like, oh, so this is for real. Like, people.
That encourages you. When companies start reaching out to you for you to do.
They had been reaching out. I just wasn't answering because I wasn't looking to. Yeah. And yeah, it was.
But it's exciting.
It was exciting, and it was. And
you start looking forward to
when I hit the year mark. When I hit the year mark of the time that I said, okay, I really had to take a step back, and I was like, wow, look at God working. That was crazy. It was so crazy.
Now, like, have you ever? I know you get some crazy guys that come through. Oh yeah. Have they ever stalked you, followed you home? Did you ever bump into anybody that you saw at the club?
I didn't work locally.
Yeah.
I worked about 45 minutes away from my, where I live.
Yeah.
No, just maybe customers becoming very infatuated. I'm talking falling in love. But that wasn't a problem for me. It meant more money. It was a problem for them because I was, pursuing what they wanted. And, when I walked into work, that's my job. You are in my place of work. I'm not here to fall in love.
Yeah.
But you are.
There's a lot of guys, yo. There's a lot of guys.
It's bad. It's bad. Being in that environment, and it really, really shifts your mindset. And it's unfortunate because a lot of girls are permanently affected by it. Yeah. Just the way you see men and you view relationships. It's now a lot of times, unfortunately, it's kind of transactional. Even when it's not, it kind of is. I mean, yeah, it sucks. Very impacting.
So one of the things you guys discussed was money and sex in a relationship. Is that
yeah, that was with the guys. Which are two very important things, I think, in a relationship.
What was it?
Money and sex.
What's the
for them to work, for your relationship to work, you have to have
money and sex.
Money and sex.
At this grown age, you gotta
Because like I don't think a relationship is going to last if there's no sexual connection.
Yeah,
you know,
intimacy is important,
and it's also not going to last if
you don't got no money.
Right, if there's financial struggle.
Yeah.
So it might last for a little while, but that's going to cause problems and arguments and stress, and
both of them.
It's about to fall.
If you're not having sex, problems are going to come about. So if you don't got no money,
right,
we going to fight because why you not making money? Why am I not making money?
Right.
Like, yeah, it's
definitely two very, very important things in a relationship.
What do you think?
I think it's the same thing. I think it's like pretty much defines the relationship.
It does.
If you're not having sex, like they're gonna step out. The money,
right?
You're gonna argue.
Of course.
It's gonna be
problems.
Yeah.
Issues.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So I don't think you could have like a good relationship without both of them. Like you can't have one more than the other.
Yeah.
You know. Maybe.
What do you think?
Maybe.
What?
Like if the sex is lacking, I mean it's still there, but
Girl,
I
don't know. Some people just don't get there. Some people never make it.
The sex?
Girl, y'all. You don't think so?
No, there has to be some type of sexual energy because then what's the
energy?
What's the point of being in the relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but some people just don't get it. And I'm not speaking from experience. I'm speaking from like speaking to other girls.
Yeah.
Some girls like years in relationships and they've never been satisfied. And it's the person just doesn't get it, or they're
like in
they're
love
just not
or
there,
maybe comfortable with what their situation is,
or they're just not there. And there's things that you can't help. Like if he's not blessed to let me put this together.
Nah, that's a choice, okay? Because you learned that in the beginning. If you still with him, if you still rocking with him 10 years later, and you talking about he not blessed, bitch, you knew that with the first however long it took for you to get there.
That is why I don't understand how people wait until marriage.
Yo, I was just about to ask the same thing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What you mean?
No.
What if it's not working?
I mean, it sounds terrible, but I would definitely not.
What if you get
married?
What if you get married and it does not work, and now you're married and you're locked in? Now, where are you going?
Yeah. So if you're married, and I know you guys asked this before, would you cheat if the sex was bad?
What do you do at that point? I'm not married. What do you do at that point?
No, I haven't been there yet.
How do you teach them? How do you teach them? What do you do?
I don't know. Like, what do you do? Would you bring somebody else in?
No. Why do you need to bring somebody else in?
No, I mean,
you could do the teaching.
Personally,
but what if they don't get it?
If they don't get it, I'm just gonna have to masturbate until one day it's just. That's just
you're tired of masturbating, and you're like,
and then eventually you're gonna feel the need to look for somewhere else. I think that once you communicate it,
I think you're right. You have to communicate. Like, look.
But what if they don't get it?
They're gonna get it when you start communicating. Like, look,
but what if
you don't start doing something? I'm gonna start looking elsewhere. I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna start looking. Yeah,
you gonna tell them that right off the bat?
You have to
I'm going outdoors.
You gotta. There's subtle ways to do it, and if they're not getting it, then you get a little stronger and a little stronger, and they still not. Then eventually, you just have to be blunt about it. Like, look.
And what if they're not getting it? What do you do?
then they got to go, because how could you not get it if the person is point blank telling you, look, I love you and I want to be with you.
What if they're just not
but you're
good
not
at
sexually pleasing me? And if you're not open to learning my body or learning how to sexually please me and get me aroused and have me finish.
So what if it's the size? Enlargement, period.
I don't think that shit is real. Is that shit real? I don't think
yes,
it's real.
It is.
Enlargement is real.
Yes.
Get a penis pump.
No, because it's still going to be the same penis. An enlargement.
No.
It's still going to be the same penis.
You get a penis pump. It'll swell it up. It'll enlarge it for the night.
Girl, there's some things that a pump can't help.
For a little while, and that's it. Goodbye.
Nah, an enlargement. Period. Permanent change.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. I thought the enlargement
shit
was fake.
But again.
No,
if you
hyaluronic acid.
If you saw that his penis was small.
What if you really like him?
Well, nah. Well, then just stay friends with them.
But you really like them and you want to be in a relationship with that.
Well, he could
Yeah, you say that you want to be in a relationship.
Oh my God, I would die. Wait, get the strap on before we start.
Yeah, at least he can switch it. He can switch it up.
I mean, there are other things that they can do.
Yeah.
You know, to compensate.
Yeah,
And,
but eventually.
Well, what if you got with a dude and you know you're with him and you guys had like sex, but then he's like, "Yo, I'm not doing any oral sex."
Like the man?
Yeah, the man.
I don't care.
Well, for me, I don't care either.
You don't care about that?
No.
You don't care about like no foreplay?
Foreplay, but
foreplay, yeah.
But
first of all,
oral sex though.
Yeah, but saliva causes yeast
No.
infections
Oh
anyway.
my God.
First of all, oral sex foreplay is not just oral sex.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
There's
it's not,
a
yeah.
lot to
I'm not
foreplay.
into oral sex on me personally. I don't really care for it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm not.
Because of
either.
the yeast infection.
The saliva?
That's another thing.
It's one
It
thing
just
that
doesn't
goes
do
through my
anything.
mind.
It doesn't really do anything for me.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah?
do anything for me either. Men don't know how to eat pussy. They don't.
Get the bell. Get the bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Can you agree with me? It's just not all that. Like to have an orgasm from head,
It's
like you gonna have to be
personally
there.
it's just.
Girls be lying.
I think it depends how sensitive you are down there. Like if you're sensitive down
They be
there, because
lying.
there are girls that are just like really sensitive and
Yeah.
you know could have orgasm just by blowing on it. It's like,
Okay.
yeah, and
No, you're right.
there
You're
is-
right.
and
Everyone's
everybody's
anatomy
so
is different.
Yeah,
You're right.
so there are girls that the foreplay is top tier for them because they're so sensitive down there, but for me, no, I can do without it.
Yeah.
But I haven't had until I learned my body and what it likes.
I agree. I think
then-
that's very important. A lot of
then-
women don't know their body.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know what you have to do to get to the point of happiness
I agree.
because you know your body. So when you know your body, you can guide your partner to bring you to
I
the
agree.
end. So that's different. But I don't need that that's not.
It's to me
On
it's
the top
just
of my
it's
list.
just it's not all that.
yeah.
Like it's not gonna do anything.
And I do the same thing that she does. Like I start thinking about it. Like your mouth is dirty.
yeah.
Like I know your mouth is not
Yeah.
dirty like
Yeah.
that.
But
You know what I'm
but
saying?
did
But
you
in my mind,
know
I'm like, it is
the
dirty.
mouth is a
Like,
breeding ground for bacteria.
No, it
I'm
is.
sure.
And
So you guys don't kiss at all then?
what? No, that's
No, I kiss.
different. That's
Yeah.
different.
That's
Kiss.
different.
Nom, 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 nom.
But it's the same shit.
Yeah, but it's not.
No, it's not.
Like
My
for me, if I
mouth-
meet a female, the first thing I'm looking at is like her
Teeth.
mouth or teeth.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
god.
If they're fucked up, like I'm not. That's it.
If there's what is it called? Tartar?
Tartar.
Yeah.
Plaque.
And those be the ones that actually want to kiss the most.
If they have all that, then your breath is stinking.
Yeah.
And no,
You're not
just-
scraping
just-
tongue.
Yeah.
Some people don't. That's why. Remember, I said hygiene for me. Oral health, top tier. I'm big on the. Listen, I'm 25. Never had a cavity.
Yeah. Nah, me either.
What?
Never.
Facts?
No cavity, no root canal,
Period.
no.
Oh, I
Same.
have.
Same.
But I have a clean mouth though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had.
Hereditary.
I've never had a cavity. So to me, it's like, yo, you're grown. How many times a week you brush your teeth? Some people brush their teeth 7 times a week, once a day.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Can't relate. I can't do it.
And floss.
Yeah, you
and
gotta
brush
floss.
your tongue.
Very
And-
important.
yeah.
Yeah, so kissing
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah.
Kissing is intimate. I feel like kissing is very intimate. You can't just kiss anybody.
Yeah, it is.
You can't just kiss anybody. Oh no.
Yeah.
Kissing is
Kissing brings passion.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can fuck without passion. You just fucking to fuck. But
Yeah.
when you're kissing, there's passion, there's want, there's
connection.
fire. Yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
It's definitely different.
I agree.
Yo, that's crazy. So like, all right, so what do you consider like confidence in a man?
Confidence. A man that takes care of himself.
Yeah.
A man that takes care of himself.
That's secure in themselves also. Yeah.
A man who is not constantly like, where you at? Oh, no, you lying. Show me. Send me a picture right now. Send me your location. What do you mean? I am in bed. Like, what are you saying? That. Like someone, no, me neither. I've never had that either. But the reason I'm able to speak on this is because my friends, I've lived it with them. So I've seen my friends go through these relationships with these incredibly insecure men who are constantly accusing, constantly, like projecting.
Yeah.
So it's like, a man who takes care of themselves is like, physically, mentally, emotionally. A lot of men are out of touch with their emotional side, and they believe that they cannot be emotional, and they are the most emotional ones.
So like a man that's like extra emotional, like real jealous, do you feel like that's a weakness?
With themselves. I think it's insecurity.
Yeah. It's insecurity.
Yeah. Like, why are you doing
I think
it?
Jealousy is insecurity.
It is.
Yeah.
Am I a jealous person? I can be, but I can also be like,
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
See, I've been too whatever in my time, and being too laid back allows people to think they could take advantage.
Yeah.
And so, you just have to be a little bit more aware of.
Like right now, I wouldn't say that I'm jealous, but I would definitely put up a fight for my relationship. Yeah. Because I put too much time in it just for you to just come in and think that you're going to take it away. Like, no. That's not going to happen. Something's going to happen first. Yeah. You're not just going to come up in here and be like, bye. And I'm going to be like, no. But it's not because I'm jealous, but because I put in the work, I put in the time. And, I still obviously still have love.
If you care, you will.
Right.
Yeah. I think if you care.
Yeah, you'll fight for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which you should. I mean, if you took the time to be in that relationship and put the time in to make it work and build.
If you want to keep it going, because you can take a lot of time and then just really be done.
Well, it depends situation.
Yeah, that's what I said. You gotta have you have to care.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, if you don't care, you're not gonna.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little effort in.
Bye.
Now, have you guys ever had a friends with benefits situation?
No, not me.
No.
Nah?
No.
Why are you looking at us like that? He trying to see me laughing.
We on camera. What you doing? It's like
no, I've never been in a situation with a friends with benefits.
No, I mean, for me, it's a little complicated because of the line of work I was in.
Yeah.
There's a it's gray space.
What kind of benefit are you talking about, though?
No, you're friends and you're having like a sexual relationship.
Yeah.
No, but it's, like I was saying, it's just when you're in that line of work, you're technically building a relationship with your customers. So it's just keeping it real. It is like you're kind of like in a relationship with them, even though you're not. But
well, you have to maintain some type of relationship with them so they can keep coming back. So
it's like you're coming in here giving me thousands of dollars a month. Like,
I'm gonna be your best friend.
Like,
I could pretend to be your
Tell
girl.
me about your grandma. So it's
How's grandma doing?
I think that the benefits, friends with benefits, can come in many ways. Just the simple benefit of being in my presence, having access to me, having access to conversations with me daily. But it's a benefit. It is a benefit, and that's some people time. And this is the thing, that people in those environments, they really value that more over some sugar. For real, because you can have sex anywhere, but an interaction, a genuine interaction, whether you gonna pay, but it's just like an interaction with the person that you are speaking to all the time, and getting value from. That's a big benefit.
So there's people that come in there every day.
Every day.
That's some wild shit.
Every day. They have a schedule.
And blow same amount every day.
Every day. Every day.
They're retired.
Or not.
Yeah.
Or regular jobs.
Damn.
And they budget that into their paycheck. No, for real.
That's a tax write-off.
I gotta be there Friday.
No,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You already know who's there on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's there's people who really budget that lifestyle into their earnings.
Well, the same like a gambler.
Yeah.
Like when they're addicted to it, they're gonna
they're
set it in
unhinged.
it. They're gonna put it on their schedule. They're gonna put their money aside. Like I'm
They don't
going
care.
every.
They're different.
Wednesday
That's
we
a different
going.
breed.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen girls like actually get with some of the guys coming in, like a relationship?
Of course. Hell yeah.
Does it work out?
Sometimes it can.
Yeah.
So a lot of men take girls out of dancing. A lot of men fall in love with these girls, and sponsor is such a word.
Your sponsor sounds like some
very, very
sex trafficking shit.
Yeah. But they do provide.
Yeah.
They become providers for these women and their families. And a lot of times do end up in relationships. And I've seen, girls truly end up married with a person they met in the club, and it works out. It does. There's someone for everyone.
There is. There's absolutely someone for everyone. And 9 out of 10 times, like, the girls are doing it obviously for financial reasons.
And a lot of men.
So if you're gonna find someone that's gonna love you and take care of you and take you out of that and hopefully build you up and help you get better.
Yeah.
Some men don't get it though. Some don't, but some do. The men that are, they're self-aware, they know, like, okay, she's here working, this is her job, and she's doing it because it's big money, quick money, fast money, whatever. They're aware, so it doesn't allow that to, cloud their judgment on the individual.
On the person as a person.
That does not define them.
Yeah.
But then there's individuals who will be like, you a dancer, you a hoe, you outside.
Yeah. Which is a majority of the people.
It's like, okay.
Like that, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when the girls come to the table and they like, I want a drink, they don't really want a fucking drink.
No?
No, I'm asking, like, do they really want a drink, or are they really just getting money off the house?
Both.
I always wanted to know that.
Making money for that drink.
Yeah, you know how they come around.
Every club is different, or maybe they really do want a drink, a little drinky drink. Let's chat. Sometimes they do. Why not? Buy me a drink. They're expensive. Yeah. Or in that environment, there's always. You have to understand.
You have to know what
why
you're
walking
there.
Into. Yeah, it's like a lot of men. They'll be like, "You're just here because you want my money." It's like, so
obviously,
why are you
you know what you're here for. You're here to give it to me. Spend it on me.
So go to a regular bar where a female is not gonna come up to you with the expectation of you paying her for her time, because that is why you walked in here.
Yeah,
like you knew this was gonna happen, right? Why are you mad at the girl?
Sure.
She's working.
Yeah.
You're at her job.
It's
You're
true.
a customer in her job.
yeah.
The fuck? Like,
It's very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Like when you first started dancing, like, I guess how did you become comfortable? Like, I know the first day wasn't.
I started dancing very young. So
Were you comfortable with it?
Yes, because I was the youngest girl there.
So you got the most attention.
Oh yeah, everybody couldn't believe like this girl was there, because everyone there was like 50 and above. So
how old were you?
I was 17.
Yeah.
So it was like, whoa, this girl. And I was super shy, super shy, very, very shy. I didn't do dances at first.
Yeah.
I didn't do dances for a long time. I think maybe up until like I was actually like legal.
So how'd you get the confidence to start dancing? A couple shots?
No, I didn't drink.
Yeah.
I really started drinking at work probably after I turned 21. Because when you're drinking, a lot of girls need to drink to work. I don't like to be impaired. I like to be aware and I like to know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, that's when they take advantage, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, as I got a little bit older, like maybe towards like maybe the last 2 years of me dancing, I did drink a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it never got excessive. I
when
look
you become
good.
Impaired, you just start allowing things that you normally would not allow because you
or
like
you act
loose and goose.
You act different. You act different, and
it attracts a different.
It does attract a different way, a different crowd, or people will look at you and you know get a different image. And me, I just had like I took my job very seriously. I didn't start dancing to make quick money. I didn't start dancing. I mean, in the beginning, I was obviously in high school, so it was like the first year was kind of like a blur because I was so young. But I didn't go to work just to make quick money and go shopping and buy this and buy that. There was a reason behind everything, and I took my job very serious.
Yeah. Now, one of the questions you guys asked was if you were dating somebody and found like their friend attractive. Did it ever happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it did.
Yeah.
And what happened? It was just awkward?
Whore!
I don't know if it was awkward, but
I know you didn't say anything.
Me?
Yeah.
He ended up being my boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. The guy's friend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like you just like
I know.
I don't think it's not uncommon. I don't think it's uncommon.
No, I don't think it's uncommon, but
because at the end of the day,
I was
like,
16.
you were 16. Yeah, that doesn't.
Well, yeah, I was younger too.
Now
Now,
I'm gonna have to walk away.
Yeah.
yeah. If you're,
I don't want no drama. Now it's very different. I feel like.
Well,
now
what if the friend was like your soulmate?
Huh?
Yeah. Like, what if he's your soulmate?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you there.
know that.
Because you guys still vibe, like, you know, obviously you met them because it's your
What if it's not mutual?
What if it's your partner's friend or the guy you're dating, his friend, and you're all hanging out together, right?
Damn.
And you're talking, and you know, like there is connection.
You actually have more of a connection with the friend than you have with
and you like, and then you just go home and you're like just thinking about.
I don't ever want to be in that situation.
Like you're like,
click.
damn, like there was a real click, and now you're talking to the guy you're dating, and you're like, I don't feel that. I don't feel that. Like
that's why I said
you're a good guy. You're a good person, and I like you. But
I have to walk away.
I don't have that vibe,
girl.
Like
at that
I
point,
like your friend. What about your friend?
What do you do in that situation? What do you do?
I think you have to walk away.
Exactly. What do you do?
And go with the friend.
Yeah, you have to walk away.
You gotta walk away.
You said and go with the friend?
Yeah.
I didn't say that shit.
What if they were your soulmate?
How do you define a soulmate? What is a soulmate?
Well, no, I mean, like, if you're to the point where the attraction is so strong that you don't stop thinking about the person.
Girl.
And you want to find out where, I mean,
that
obviously, like, yeah.
What do you do in that situation?
I mean, I will break it off with the other person and probably wait some time.
Okay.
What if you're married, though?
No, that's it. No.
Yo, I'm saying.
How you going to be married?
It can still happen.
And no, because that means throughout the whole relationship, you was thinking about this other, your man, fiance, now husband's friend the whole time.
What if the guy's married?
It might be both ways.
Oh,
where
I don't know.
Oh, like his friend is married, and
his friend could be married, you could be married, and it's just like you guys get together, and it's like
then you just gotta walk away. Forget about that.
What do you do at that?
Don't invite him no more.
I think you just gotta walk
Don't
away.
invite him.
How do you address?
Well, you can't, because then you're gonna be like, oh, I don't.
How do you address?
I don't want Tim coming over.
I don't think you can say anything.
How do you just like, hey, I don't want your friend coming over because I am feeling him.
Nah, that wouldn't work.
What you mean?
That wouldn't work.
Like how?
That's
how,
so
what would you do?
Yeah.
What would you do?
I don't know.
I would just keep it to myself.
Yeah, what would you do?
That's
With,
it.
like if you're feeling your girl's friend.
You just gotta keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
But then you gotta think of an excuse why you can't really be around her.
That's girl time.
Do you think
Why
it's more
gotta
intense
be
for
in
men
the-
than
yeah.
women?
Do I think it's more intense?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like if like for a man, like if he's feeling the girl. than a girl feeling the guy, or it's kind of like the same thing.
I think it could be the same.
I don't know. I think men are more like maybe like physically attractive.
Yeah. Where women, it might be a little bit more emotional.
More like mental.
Yeah.
I think more. Yeah, I think guys are more like physically attractive. Like damn, like look at your friend. But then like I think the female would be more like.
That's why like the guy, he might mess around with a friend.
But the girl might want something more serious.
But he'll keep the girl also.
Yeah, he will. Why wouldn't he?
Because if it's just, you know, a physical attraction, then it's just going to be a physical thing. But maybe he wants to keep his girl as his wife. Like, that's his good girl, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, that could be right. You could
Yeah.
be right.
I mean, it's definitely something that could happen, you know?
At that point, just walk away.
But, like, if you really, really like them and you, like, want to...
pursue something? Yeah. What do you do at that point?
You
can't do anything.
If you're married, nothing. You
Take
have to
the
walk
L.
away. But if you're just dating, it's just dating.
Take the L. That's it. It's over. Not happening. No.
Yeah, I think you just got to take the L. Because I think there's always going to be somebody that comes along where you're like...
Somebody might intrigue you a little bit more. Oh,
there's always going to be somebody.
Well, that's different. Now, someone could come around and intrigue you. You don't see them again. But if it's someone that's a close friend of the person that you're with or dating or something, it's different situations also. Like, you can't, if you're just dating, you're just dating. Like, we're not married. We don't have anything really established. Like, we're just dating.
Yeah, I agree.
But if you already, like,
in a relationship,
you already knew
it's more concrete,
person, right?
It's a little bit more.
That's different, and obviously, if you're married, it's totally different. Also, you know what I'm saying? Again, even if you're dating, you could just or been in a relationship for a year or two, you could still walk away from it if you wanted to, because there's no ring on your finger.
I agree. I mean, that's very true. You know what the people say? They say that you're single until you're married.
Nah, I don't think so. If I've been with you 6 years,
I mean, I didn't say that.
Seventh.
I didn't say that. I said the people say that.
No.
People on the internet say that. They're like, girl, you are single if you're not married.
No.
I don't know.
Because then you have no respect for your relationship. So what the hell you put all that time in for?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
I'm not single.
We're 6 years deep. Why aren't we married?
Now, how long would you wait? Like, what's the cutoff before you're like, yo, like, you got to ask me the question?
I mean, my last relationship was 9 years. And I'm still not married.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, for me personally, I always say, like, to really get to know a person, I think a long relationship is suitable because you're going to take the time, maybe a year or two, getting to know each other. Mm-hmm. And then after that, then pursue moving in together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that you should get married with anybody until you've already lived with the person at least 5 years.
I agree.
Oh, like 5 years?
Yeah.
Oh my God. 5 years? I don't know. 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
But
because I think you really need to...
You need to get to know
the
them.
ins and outs of the person. And the best way to do it is to live with them.
You have to live with someone if you're going to marry them. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not they're dirty.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or they don't flush. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I would die.
They don't flush?
Girl.
Like they don't flush the toilet?
I'm saying.
Like, ooh, no.
Bro, people are different. Or like, yeah, there's a lot of qualities in individuals you will not see until you are
living with them. Yeah. Absolutely. Because you could go to their house and it looks spick and span because they knew you were coming over. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But they
premeditated.
Yeah, but generally they're just slobs.
Their day-to-day life and who they are.
Sloppy.
And they're,
gross, yeah.
Girl. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Do you want to meet their family like right away?
I think at least
what's
by
right
the
away?
Second year, you should have met their family.
Second year?
Some people do it like in the next, within like a couple weeks.
Weeks?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yo, I've talked to females where I'm like meeting the mom and like the cousins, like.
I mean, if you happen to meet them because I invited you to like a party and they happen to be and they're there or whatever, that's different.
I don't think there's a timeline.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a timeline because, like, me personally, I'm really close to my mom.
Yeah.
My mom and I are locked in. Like, we're super, super close. So it's like, if I'm involved with you, chances of you meeting my mom sooner than you would have expected are very possible because she's so involved in my life. Now, my kids are a different story.
Right.
But.
Now, how long before they meet the kids?
That would be a while.
Meet the kids how? Like, as my friend or as my partner?
I mean, as either or.
I don't know. I haven't been in that position. I have not been in that position.
Yeah, I've been in that position.
You have?
Where, yeah.
How?
I mean, like
Spill the tea.
No. One time it was like, one time it was just like I was talking to this female. Her kid's father like wasn't shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it was during the you know, she had to go to the office. So the office, like last minute, was like, yo, you got to come in like the next day. So she called the kid's father, was like, yo, I need you to take the kids to school. He's like, I don't give a shit. Like, figure it out.
No way.
And we just started we just started talking, you know? So I was like, yo, I know we just started talking, but I mean, you know, I got you.
Aww.
So that's what ended up happening.
Okay, so see, the circumstances played for you to more so give her your hand when it came to parenting. And that's amazing. That's very respectable and it's admirable because not a lot of men
do things like that.
A lot of men don't have the mindset that it takes to be involved with a female that has children. Yeah. Because they might not have any of their own, or they've never been around children, or they just don't want children. Yeah. Yeah. So,
but
I think it depends. You have to read a person.
Yeah.
You got to read them. Like, I think you know.
But then I think, like, if you're with someone that is not willing to, like, learn about caring for your kids, like, that's not a person you should be with.
Would you be with a female that has children?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
Now, have you talked to a guy that actually said, like, I don't want to date you because you got kids?
Me, no, but I do know men that will not date women.
Yeah, I've known someone that's like, I can't be with you because, you know, not me personally, but has said, like, oh, you know, like, I couldn't be with someone that has children. Yeah. That's not my kid, and I want to have a family of my own.
I know guys like that.
With them.
guys are like, no, I can't fuck with a girl that has kids. Like, first of all, the baggage.
You got to deal with the baby's dad. Well, you know, the father.
If he's around.
If he's around. But it's not only that. You also have to deal with her being a mother. A lot of men don't want to deal with that.
Right, because it takes time away from you.
It does, and they don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't. It does take a certain type of man to
understand being with.
To genuinely engage with a woman who has children. Because it comes with a lot of sacrifice. A lot.
And a lot of saying no.
Yeah. A lot of no's,
I can't because
a lot of rescheduling, a lot of compromise. You have to, you know, you really have to be interested in her and know that her life consists of being a mother first, or it might not. She might just not really put being a mom first. Yeah. That's different. But yeah, oh my God. It's like, what the?
You just noticed that?
I'm like, I saw that whole fight.
That's too funny. Yeah, you have to have the, you know, the mindset.
Yeah, the mindset. So have you actually dated like any guy who has been like, yo, you're not giving me enough time because of your kid?
I'm not in that situation, so.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nah.
Nope. No.
So yo, who's into the zodiac signs?
I don't know anything about that.
I'm not really into it. Like,
I feel like it's so coincidental. You don't think so?
It could be like comparable.
I feel like it's so coincidental. It's like you're an Aquarius, so you like mayonnaise, and I'm a Pisces, and I like ketchup, so we go together. You don't think so?
Nah, I feel the same way.
So coincidental.
I feel the same way.
It's like everyone's everything. Everyone.
Yeah. I think because you can always. With the, like, as far as zodiac signs, like, you could just always experience that. Mm-hmm. Like, you can say, like, oh, whatever, Aries is such a go-getter and whatever, and
I'm a go-getter
a hard
so
worker
much.
and this, that, and the other. And someone can say, hey, I am an Aries and I am a hard worker. That's me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's so coincidental.
It's like, yeah.
Like people take.
I did those segments early on in the thing, like the zodiac signs, like soulmates and stuff. Do I really believe in it? Nah, I don't really.
People go hard for it.
Yeah, people do.
They do.
People go.
They be like, "What's your sign?
What
What's your
moon?
sign?
Yeah.
What rising?" And
they're
this
like,
and that. I'm like,
when were
I don't
you
even
born?
know what does that mean.
Where's your birth chart? Huh?
Yeah.
To be like, see, I fuck with you because you're a Pisces. I knew it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So my personality just means shit. It's just because I'm a Pisces.
Or like when people be like, "Oh, you're an Aries and I'm a Sagittarius. That's why we connect so well because
what I
they
said.
belong together." And then that's why. Yeah.
That's kind of.
Make Italian dressing.
Girl, no. People go hard for the zodiac signs.
They do.
I have my sign tattooed under my ear, but that's only because it was cute. Not because I go hard for it.
Yeah, I feel like everybody kind of like, their own zodiac sign. You kinda,
it's a little cute, but
the star one, what are they called? The stars?
Stars.
Yeah, there's there's a zodiac thing with stars. Yeah.
What, the astrology?
It has to do with astrology, but it's with the stars.
Yo, I don't know.
Asking the wrong one.
Yeah. Damn, because I was thinking about doing it with
crickets.
I can't remember the name of it for nothing. It's like, I'll tell you in like 10 minutes when it pops back into my head.
Nah, but yo, like what's crazy is when I saw that you accidentally sent a dirty text to your dad.
Oh my God. For real?
Yeah.
Girl.
Yo, so how'd that even happen?
Oh my God. I was texting my partner, or I thought I was texting my partner. We had been texting earlier in the day. And, it was a little spicy.
No, what did it say?
And then my father had texted me, also, he was texting me through the day, whatever. And my husband had, text me back. And I thought I was responding back to him, but I actually responded to my father.
What did you say?
I don't remember because I have like Alzheimer's.
If you had an iPhone, you could have sent it, Miss Green Bubbles.
I know. But I was like something along the lines of like, I'm gonna.
What did you say?
Like slob your knob so good tonight.
What?
Like something dirty, really dirty like that. Not that word, but
yo, so
I didn't say that wording. I used a different wording.
Did you notice right away, or your father was like, "Yo"?
No, I noticed it right away. Like after I already sent it,
you were like, "Oh shit!"
I was like,
I would die.
Yeah, I would have called. I would have called and like, "Yo, do not read the text. Just delete the shit."
He's gonna want to read it.
I was just like, my father would have definitely wanted to read it once I told him.
What did your dad say?
He texted me. He called me. He's like, "Are you a fucking idiot?" He was like, "Are you fucking stupid? Don't you know who you texting?" My father used to curse a lot. He's like, "Are you fucking stupid? Don't you fucking pay attention to what you?"
That was like one of my things when I got pregnant. I was like, damn, people are gonna know I'm having sex.
Oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, that's true. Because when I'm pregnant, I'll be like, damn, they're thinking, she just has sex.
Yeah.
Girl, imagine me. I'm
just walking around like, yo.
She just
walking around with the evidence.
Yeah.
She's sexually active.
Yes, that's how I was like, damn, bro, my dad is going to know I'm sexually active. I have all these kids. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that I didn't care about after, like, obviously y'all had me, so
yeah.
You're sexually active too. Yeah, but
I don't think sex is taboo.
Me either.
Especially nowadays, it's
but it's all over the place nowadays.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't see it that way.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't see sex as a conversation that can be had openly.
That's very true.
You know, speak about normal things like masturbation and, you know, the anatomy and just things that should be discussed more.
So you can learn.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Men have a hard time finding the clitoris because they don't even know what a clitoris is. Yeah. You know that, right? That like men don't know the anatomy of the vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
but they think they don't at all.
Very disappointing.
I mean, they're not going to know because you guys don't like the oral, so.
But no, they're.
It's not that, it's not that I don't like it. I could just go without it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do it, you do it.
See, for a man, I think it's different.
It's like I don't need
Why?
it.
What do you
It's
think?
not.
Like it's
For
like
a man?
Yeah. Oral sex
like
is
to have it done to them.
Yeah, I feel like it's automatic. Like if we about to, I mean, not every time, but I'm saying if you know you're about to do something and it's not like spur of the moment, I feel like it's kind of like part of it.
I think it depends.
Well, it's like part of the foreplay.
I think it
For
depends.
the guy.
I think it depends. Like me personally, I will not give oral sex to a man if it's not my partner. I think it's so personal. Like putting
a
penis in your mouth. That's very personal. It's very personal. Like a man should not just be eating any girl out.
I don't think
that's
it's
true.
personal.
That's so personal.
I mean, I don't think it's personal.
Girl.
I mean, I think you shouldn't do it. I mean, but you could say the same thing. Like, you shouldn't be fucking everybody you meet.
I agree.
You know?
I agree about that. But some people,
it's like the same thing. Like, okay, you shouldn't be eating every pussy you meet. You shouldn't be sucking every dick you see.
I agree.
You know,
But some people don't see sex as something intimate or something that they value more. So with certain individuals, it can just be.
I think nowadays it's not. It's just
a common thing.
I
think it's okay. I think there's no real. That's what works for you. Cool, as long as you're safe. I think that's what's most important. As long as you're safe. Yeah. If you do it safely, you're not hurting yourself. You're not hurting somebody else. You're,
But
protecting
I think people
yourself.
Nowadays are make sex less emotional.
Yeah.
Like there's no emotion in it. There's no feeling behind it.
Because they putting just any random dick in their mouth. Girl. Like.
I think it's everywhere though.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
You see like, I mean, yeah, sex is everywhere.
Yeah.
It is.
So it makes
everywhere.
it less. It makes it less emotional. Less.
Yeah.
Less of a connection because it's just everywhere. It's like.
Yeah.
You just you see a homeless person on the corner of the street. You want to see somebody fucking?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You want to see somebody flashing their titties? Like it's just there's something.
Yeah.
Which makes it so not.
I feel like it's still
emotional.
taboo, but not. Like how do I explain it? Like in group conversations, it can be when it shouldn't be, but then out in public, it's when.
You see it all over the place.
Yeah, you see it the most.
Yeah.
Which is when it should be. Should be more personal. More,
yeah.
Just more, concerned.
Yeah. People can see it around them all the time, but they cannot talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, talking about it is different than seeing
Some
it.
people, some people are not into, that's very true. Some people are not open to conversations, but a lot of people are also not open-minded.
They get shy or embarrassed or whatever the case may be. Or that's not something we should talk about. But it's okay to look at it. Yeah. Or have it all over the place.
Yeah. What do you think?
They don't,
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
The same way. Yeah. Now, have you ever had a guy that during a relationship where they just couldn't have sex and you wanted it?
No.
Has there ever been an issue?
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't.
That happens?
Yo, there's a lot of people it happens to.
Why? Because of their religion or they're waiting for marriage?
No, not even that. I guess some guys just I don't know. I guess they just can't just get this shit up. Oh. Or maybe they watch so much porn that it just they messes up their situation at home.
Yes, I have.
Oh, this happened before?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I don't think porn should be something. I personally, I don't want to say I'm against, but I don't think
porn does absolutely nothing for me.
Yeah. I think porn is just very.
If my
it's not realistic.
It's fine,
not realistic, and it's damaging. Honestly, it is. I think it is.
So I have a question. So if porn is is damaging. What about like romance novels for women that can be graphic and, you know,
a book,
pornographic?
A book?
Yeah, I don't think it's the same though.
Yeah,
I don't think it's the same because
it's more
you
mental.
have to.
It's more
Yeah, it is
mental.
mental. You're
What's
reading,
right? But
you're using your imagination. But
Yeah.
porn, you are willingly going out there and searching for a variety. You can find any type of sex on the internet.
Yeah.
Between a human and not a human.
Yeah, yeah.
You can find any type. If you have a fetish, you can fulfill that fetish on the internet any given moment of the day. It's not the same because a novel, you are using your imagination. You're reading and you're using what you already have in your mind to create a vision, a visual for what you're reading.
Yeah.
You don't have something
which
to pair.
Which makes it more, I mean, either way, it's still pornographic.
I don't know. I feel like porn is very
you're
visual.
just using your own imagination
I feel
to
like
it.
porn
But
is
if you're
visual.
reading a book where they're like, you know, they're having sex and they're graphically describing what's happening in,
but what
in that scene.
What are you imagining? You're imagining another person or you're imagining yourself?
That's up to you. I mean, you can imagine yourself and your partner or someone you're attracted to.
With yourself or somebody else?
What do you mean?
Like if I'm reading a novel, who
and you're the leading lady.
Who else is?
Right. All right. So no.
Who else?
Well, obviously.
So yeah, you're using your imagination. But porn, it's literal strangers. You're watching a stranger fuck a banana.
No, but
like,
you can also imagine. I think. Well, I don't know about men. Well, I guess I can ask you.
Yeah.
Like when you watch a porn, let's say you're watching a porn with your partner, right? Now you're watching it and imagining that that's what's going to happen eventually with the two of you.
Yeah, what goes through your
what
goes
you know,
through a man's mind?
Or it's like, oh, that looked good. I want to try it with my partner type of thing.
Like I think it'd be
saying?
like, well, see, I know that's one of the drawbacks that like most females say. They feel like whatever a man watches in porn, they want to like
recreate,
do the same thing in the bedroom.
Okay.
And the female's like, I'm not doing all that.
Okay.
You know? But
what do you think is the objective of watching? Do you watch porn?
Every now and then, but I really don't have the need to. Yeah.
What is the objective? Like
the objective is to get off if you're watching porn.
Just from
just to get off. Like,
are you able to use your imagination, or you need porn?
No, I think once you start watching porn, your imagination is
going.
It's
kind of out the window. Yeah,
it is, and that's why it's so damaging because people now rely on porn, or they become addicted to porn.
Yeah,
porn addiction is very common and very real. It's more common than you would think.
Yeah, it's real common.
That's a very taboo topic.
It is.
It's super taboo. People will not admit to having a porn addiction.
Yeah, people don't want to be. Yeah, they don't want to admit that they got a porn addiction.
Because low key, it looks kind of weird.
Yeah, you look weird. It's like
that. But people have porn addictions, like full blown masturbating 5 times a day. No remorse. No.
Oh my god!
Like,
oh my god!
All day, bro. But this is so much more common than you would think. Like, this is a real thing. People have porn addictions, and that's what I'm saying. It's so damaging because it creates unrealistic expectations.
Yeah,
and it really does damage, your connection to an individual now because you might be having sex and your head is not there. Your head is
thinking about the porn.
Somewhere on Pornhub.
You just saw, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not with the porn.
Yeah.
I used to watch porn.
I've never been about porn, ever.
You never watched porn?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
But it does.
But yeah.
I stopped.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I haven't watched porn in like over a year.
Yeah, because it will like,
I don't.
Kind of like alter the way you think.
Yeah, and then it
will.
It's not a vibe. I don't know. And then when it's done, it's kind of like still playing. And it's like, oh,
hurry up and turn that shit off.
It's just dirty. Let me get it off my phone. Yeah.
That's so funny.
No, that's probably like one of the reasons I don't really watch porn either. Because I'm like, I don't want my kid to like, be like, oh, let me use your phone to play a game. And
then it's just there.
That shit just pops up.
Oh.
Yeah, no. No.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
No, I don't. I wouldn't be on my phone.
I think that's one of the things that, like you
I'm
said
old school.
earlier.
We got DVDs.
She does.
We got DVDs.
Oh, she does. Yeah, I think that would probably be like one of the things, like when you're getting with someone.
Yeah.
If you find out that they're like hooked on porn, it's like, oh nah.
Yeah.
I don't see how you could get hooked on
Girl.
porn though. It's so
There's people that are hooked.
Girl, porn addiction is very, very common.
I mean, I've heard of it, but
you
I'm
wouldn't
like,
know because
how
people
could
don't talk about it. Because it's like, what does a man
Imagine
look
me,
like
like,
sitting
all day
here?
watching.
Like, I watch porn 10 times a day. Like, what?
Yeah.
You're
You'd
lying.
be like, yo, don't touch me.
Like, you lying. I know you lying.
I wouldn't care. I would just be like,
girl, you're going to look at them like, oh.
I ain't having sex with you all
that's
the 10
different.
times though.
Yeah, but you know
That's
what it is?
different.
But what might change your mind is like, not the fact that he watches porn, but what type of porn he's watching.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know when they got those role plays
got those
like
disgusting porns
the
now,
father-daughter shit?
Oh, no.
Now, that's
absolutely
crazy.
not. That's
There's
disgusting.
their porn titles are unhinged.
That's-
They are unhinged. The way that they're descriptive and the storylines, they're very
the pizza man and the pool.
Yeah.
They're very like, okay.
That's how, I do not watch
So if you
porn, so
if
I
you
don't
were to
even
watch
know,
porn,
like,
what would you search up?
Nothing.
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 Yeah, no, I stopped watching porn. I
No.
don't watch that. It's
For me, I would rather read a romance novel.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never
It's
read
more like
one.
intimate, right?
No,
Never.
they're fun.
Yeah, should I
Yeah.
read one?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more because, well, a book is more relatable.
Yeah?
Like there's like stories behind. It's a story, you know,
Okay.
that of a couple
More
or
of a context.
Right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's a storyline,
And it's
a full
okay.
book, and it's a possibility that
I can see
these
this
things could
happening.
actually
Yeah.
really happen. You know,
It's not like just like this sexual little clip.
right. No, it's like a full
Gotcha.
book,
I mean, these clips have storylines.
like 400-page book.
Yeah.
Very.
Which I don't think most guys are watching the storyline. You just fast forward past all that shit. You
Yeah.
get straight to the
Yeah,
business.
yeah.
You're not,
For real?
Yeah, you're not trying to watch the storyline.
I used to kind of watch the storyline. It
I
was
mean,
interesting.
there's the storyline.
It was kind of
Nah,
interesting.
yeah, it's like real Hollywood production.
yes,
Really?
yes.
I'm gonna have to just watch one.
Like, and then it just like randomly someone
just
gets naked.
Just
Yeah.
check it out.
Like we were just chatting, and then there's a whole like in your face. It's porn is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
I'm not
I haven't watched it in a long
girl. Yeah.
Nah, I think it definitely affects like any future relationship
Yeah.
for sure.
What about sex toys?
I have a collection, so I can't say none about those.
But can't they become addicting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like porn, right?
Yes.
Because you can depend on them to help
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you might be
always
like,
reach the.
Yo, dude, you're not the same size as this toy right
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing that can be like, I know that I can't use my vibrator for a while in order to like regain natural sensation where I can just like manually.
Right.
Because if you are using this vibrator every single time, you're not going to get there without it.
Right.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, sex toys fall into that category too. They do. I know. They do. What do you think?
Me? I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
They become dependable.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially like if you liked it so much.
That you
and
just
it
keep
was so
using
good,
it.
You're like,
But if you're not having sex with
do it
anyone,
again.
but if you're not having sex with anyone, what do you do at that point?
That's
Like,
different if you're not having sex with anyone.
Yeah, you got to kind of.
But if you're using it while you're with your partner.
yeah, I agree. What do you think?
Because I think when you get so much sensation and it feels so good, you want to keep doing it all the time.
Yeah, it's addiction.
With your partner.
Masturbation has, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, men, I don't use any damn sex toy.
Oh, man.
I know they have it.
Well,
Men's sex toys are different.
That's different. Like, I don't think it's going to do anything for me. Like,
They are different.
I only know one.
Which-
What men's sex toys are there?
What?
I mean, I know one.
Which one?
A butt plug.
oh, shit.
That's not for men.
Yo.
Who the fuck said?
Wait, hold up.
You mean
Who said?
Yeah.
I said
Men use that shit too.
it's called pegging.
Whatever.
Have you got with a dude that wanted to
Peg?
No.
Get pegged?
No.
you have?
No.
No.
I'm not pegging nobody.
I'm not
The
pegging,
fuck?
plugging.
Yo, how do you even ask? How does the dude even ask for the like? Yo,
A lot of men are into that.
you walk in the store and you think he's getting a toy for you, and it's like, yo, I want to get this butt plug.
No, not butt plug.
Maybe
It's
the
a
biggest one
strap
there.
on. It's
No,
for-
I could use a butt
for
plug
men.
too.
That's different. Have you ever used a butt plug?
Yeah, one time.
Okay, so it's a very different sensation than a dildo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like
But still.
butt plugs are awkward.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Clearly. Yeah, no, that's not my route.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're different. Yeah, no, men.
But wait a minute.
If a man tells
What's
you,
a
like,
man's
hey,
sex toy? I need to know what.
Girl.
Is a
Yo,
man's
I've
sex toy?
seen like sex toys. I guess.
I mean,
like
obviously
that
the
gawk shit that's
dolls.
on internet, like on.
So it's like a machine that you and it just like
Yeah. I've seen something like that. Yeah.
or like it's a booty. and
Oh,
it has,
okay.
you
I know what you're talking about.
it has
Like the
the holes.
dolls or just
No,
the
it's-
ass.
yeah,
Or
that.
torso.
Yeah, or the pocket
I've seen
pee.
those.
Yeah, but how do you even like
Buy
as a
them.
man go buy some shit like that? Like you wouldn't feel awkward,
Like, let me get that plastic ass right there. I'm
or
gonna do
like
damage
Amazon
tonight.
nowadays. Like a lot of times they don't send everything wrapped up in a package.
No, they are.
Oh.
They're sending it in
Oh,
discreet
that
package.
they'll send. I'm
When
pretty
yeah,
sure.
they are. When it's something like that, it's always discreet packaging.
Experience.
I would know. Oh shit! Yeah, it's always discreet packaging.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is always discreet. Those type of toys there.
Yeah.
Things.
So like with the toys, right? The dildos and all that. Do you feel like you have to keep on going up in size, or is it like one size fits all that you like?
One
I'm
size
good
fits
with it.
all. One size is.
I don't
good.
think. Yeah.
Me personally.
A particular size.
Yeah.
Is the size that.
Like how
You're gonna
much more are you
stick to.
going? It's like where are you going with that?
Yeah, because you're not gonna fit the whole fucking thing.
You
inside.
can't. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah,
That's why when men are like I feel like men have unrealistic expectations of the type of penis that they want.
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
wait.
yeah,
You
yeah,
said
yeah.
that they want.
That they want. Like if a man doesn't
Like,
have the
they
type,
don't have the size.
like if a man
Oh,
if a
size-wise.
man doesn't like his penis
Yeah.
and he's just like I want to be 12 inches. Like where are you going with that? Where are you putting that?
Yeah.
Because an average penis, I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah, but then you got to think like, what is the man even?
What
comparing
is
to?
the average man penis?
Yeah,
But
what
what's
is
he
he
comparing it to? Like what?
who are you comparing
Yeah. What are you
yourself
looking
to?
at
Yeah.
that you want to be?
That is why porn is damaging.
Yeah.
Because they might see something and be like, damn, I could have had that, but I have this. How do I get there?
I mean, you're not.
You're not, unless you get an enlargement. Well, like, girl, it's real. People get enlargements.
I mean, you're good now. They're coming out with the sex robots.
But
What? Oh, no.
if you
never
get an
saw it?
enlargement,
No.
is it enlarging length or girth?
I think they
Or
do
both.
both, right?
Both. I think it's both. I mean, personally, like, okay, what do you girth or length? What do you like if you had to like
Prefer it would be girth.
girth?
Yeah.
Girth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you could stick a pencil in there and you ain't gonna feel shit.
No,
so.
you're not.
It could be a pencil this long. You're gonna feel. I mean, you're gonna feel a poke, but it ain't gonna feel good.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Same. Damn, imagine, a man going in to buy a sex toy. That's different.
Yeah, that's different.
Check him out.
I'm trying to see if I ever seen a guy buy a sex toy.
You probably won't. Sex stores are very lonely. Like there's like no one in there.
Nah, I was in there recently.
And yeah,
I mean, not that recent. Maybe like 2 months ago.
Yeah, but that's like,
And there was a lot of people in there.
no way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of people.
It
in
was
sex
like 11
stores.
o'clock at
Why?
night, and they were in there.
What? Why every time I
Couples
go, there's
too.
nobody in there?
Well, yeah, I guess the couples are buying like things.
You
for
do
the room.
not
And
buy
guys,
anything
too.
at the sex store. They're expensive. They overprice.
Nah, I just went to go look around.
They're overpriced. If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
ever
yeah. Yeah, they
want,
overprice it.
oh hell
For
yeah,
But I think it's just to like see it in person. It's different than like online.
Yeah. I could go window shop, and then if I really want something, I'll just look for it.
I'm not buying nothing on no sex store.
Nah, but what's awkward is like some of the sex stores got the little booth in the back.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where the dudes go beat their meat at.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, they play.
Yes.
You're lying.
Girl.
What are you talking about?
Recently, I went to story.
What are you talking about?
I went to a sex store like 2 months ago.
Huh?
And we were walking around, and then there was another door that said arcade.
Arcade.
You're
lying.
Swear. And me and my partner were like, "What's the arcade? Like, you know, is it dirty?" We were like, "Is it dirty games? Like, you know, pornographic games? You know, Pac-Man, dirty Pac-Man."
Yeah.
so they were like, "No, there's TVs and little rooms upstairs." So we were like, "Really?" And they were like, "Yeah." So they were like, "You could go up if you want, you know." And they were like, "But we're gonna warn you. You might see something."
What?
Yes, girl.
No.
Yes. So we go up. So my husband's like, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Fuck it, let's go." It's my first time ever going to something like that or seeing anything like that. So we went upstairs, and it was pitch fucking dark in there. The only thing that lit up the space was the TV screens in these like. They had it set up where there was like little booths.
Yeah.
It was scary. Some guy scared the shit out of me. Because as we were coming in through the door, there was a guy standing in the corner in the shadows. And it was pitch black. Only because he moved for a split second, I saw him. But I jumped because it was pitch black in there.
What do they do up there?
Girl, everything.
You saw some?
Well, we walked in, so obviously we were just looking in the rooms, just, you know,
be nosy.
You know, to see what's going on. And they had all porn going on the TV screens, whatever. And then we looked there was one guy sitting in the room, but he was just sitting there watching it. And then we went into another room. Bruh.
What?
There was this guy, he was fully naked, like had his leg on the booth like this.
No way.
I swear.
No way.
Swear.
No.
And I was like, ooh. And I turned away. So my husband poked his head. And he was like, oh. And we were cracking up. I was like,
what was he doing?
He was fucking jerking his dick.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then he sees us and he's just like,
that turned him on even more right there.
This is not illegal?
Like, oh my God.
That's not illegal?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't
so
know.
Then we went into one of the other rooms, right? It was empty.
Damn.
It was empty. So we go in and we're looking around, and there was a fucking hole.
Oh shit!
In the thing,
yeah, you know
for the other side,
yeah,
it was a fucking glory hole.
No. Where did you go?
I look in like that, you know, to see if there's anybody in the other room, you know, like waiting to poke their fucking dick out.
No.
Was anybody in there?
No, nobody was in
Girl.
there. I was like, bro.
I didn't know this existed.
So after we walked around, looked in all the when being nosy, then we left, and then we had a good conversation for the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't know this was a thing. You knew this was a thing?
I didn't know. Nah.
You said the little rooms in the back.
No. I know that. I know there's a booth.
A booth.
Like I know there's like a little booth with like a little curtain, and it'll say like.
Yeah, it had a little curtain. There was like a bunch of little.
Whatever.
There were a bunch.
I
of
didn't
booths,
know that.
basically.
Yeah.
But different sizes.
You see the dude walk back there, pick his movie, and walk back there.
What?
That's just awkward though.
And bring some tissues.
you know about to beat his meat in the damn.
No. I didn't. Wow, you learn something new every day. That makes so much sense because there's a spot on the 1 and 9, right? Like real, like.
I know what you're talking about.
Video extra, and then next to it, there's like another
arcade.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
I always wondered what that was. It's a sex store, but then next door,
it's connected. I'm pretty sure it's connected. You probably get to it from the inside.
No, it's
because
what the
it
fuck?
did look from the outside. It does look like 2 separate entrances.
This is so crazy.
Upstairs and downstairs.
This is so crazy.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
I didn't know this. I didn't know.
I was
this.
like,
wow.
Yeah.
Especially when I saw the guy there, I was like, oops.
You learn something new every day. Look at that.
Yo, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's cute.
It was fun. Just to see, like, in real life. Because you hear about it, you know, and like the peep shows and things like that, you know, like, you never heard of peep shows and stuff?
What is that?
A peep show?
Yeah, the peep shows.
What is that?
They don't really have that anymore too much.
The peep shows, I think they have them every once in a while, but I think it's like I guess it's like maybe their own little club. I don't know. What? But a peep show is like,
yeah, like you put
somebody
money,
getting it in and
what?
You go watch.
What?
Or it could be a girl just doing whatever.
Yeah.
And you put like money
like
in the
glass
machine, and like a curtain comes down.
What?
And then it'll go up when you put the money in.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Why didn't I know this? I was not educated on this topic at all.
Yeah, peep shows. It used to be big.
I didn't
way back in the days, but
wow, nice. Okay, cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, nice. You guys have educated me. Love that.
But that was an experience. That was an experience.
So what's like the one thing that most people get wrong about you?
That I'm a bitch.
Oh shit.
People think I'm white.
People think you're white.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People think I am Caucasian.
From the Caucasus Mountains.
They definitely think I'm a Caucasoid. Yeah. No. People think I'm white.
Well, I guess people that don't know Latin features.
I mean, my skin is very white.
So my girlfriend's skin is whiter than yours, and she got green eyes.
My eyes are green too. My hair. People. I
Yeah,
look white. I look white. I mean, I do.
I don't think you look white.
You don't think so?
No.
I guess like European features.
Yeah.
But completely white? Nah.
Yeah. People think I'm white, so they definitely get that wrong.
But it's definitely like if you grew up like in the area, you would assume like Colombian.
Yeah. I mean, I am Colombian. I was born there.
Yeah.
Spanish is
Or
my
like-
first language.
Or Brazil.
Yeah. Well, no. People on the internet automatically, she's white. Like, I've gotten bullied. Like, you can't even imagine how bullied I've gotten whenever I get braids.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What this white girl doing?
Oh, and they're like, this is why the Caucasians want to steal art. And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to put my hair away.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to get the hair out the way, protect it a little bit. That's another topic, though. The hair warriors are a different breed.
Yeah, that's nah, but yo, I appreciate you guys coming through.
Thank you for having us.
Finally made it happen, you know?
Thank you for having
I had
us.
so much fun.
Yo, for real, what's fun? Yo, we definitely gotta do this again.
Definitely.
We definitely. If you want to bring the fellas next time, it doesn't matter.
All right.
I actually have a friend that would probably do really good, like,
Oh yeah?
give you good conversation. Whew.
Yeah. We gotta do it.
Good conversation.
Yeah. But I do have an interview with a young lady set for tomorrow who happens to be on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So
That's exciting.
we're gonna talk it up. The
That's
day and age
exciting.
of OnlyFans on Sweet Cherry.
Yeah. So if people want to find it, where can they find it?
You can find me on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora Radio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Just search
Everywhere.
Sweet Cherry Podcast and you can find it. And on YouTube, obviously. And in the YouTube description, there's all the links to my social media. So if you go there, you can just click and follow.
What about you?
I am on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Moni's Vida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two girls trying to make a living. Just trying to make it happen. Yep.
Now on that note, I guess we're done, and we're definitely gonna do it again.
Thank you so
It was
Absolutely.
fun.
Thank you for
It was
having
fun.
us.
much fun.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It was 1 and 9.